Hello.
We're
Hey,
here.
how's it going?
Hello. Welcome to the Resurgence Season 4.
Of
Four?
which?
I was gonna say four. Four seems right.
Of the Three Peens in a Pod podcast.
When did we
Yes.
do season 2 and 3?
Don't ask.
Season one
Alright.
was like the first 2 weeks of episodes that we did it. Then we took a big break.
Yeah.
Okay.
Then there's season 2 and 3 in there somewhere. And then what? How long has it been since we did this? Like a month almost, or is
2 or
it
3 weeks.
It's been a
now?
while, yeah. I almost wasn't able to make it today, but I was like, no, we should do it.
We harassed him until he showed up.
Pretty much. That's how it always goes. The text messages are like, all right, sounds good. We'll be here then on Tuesday. Mark?
Yeah, I was gonna say
Mark?
it's usually when we finally at the point of just stop trying to be nice. We're just like Mark ? That's when we usually get somewhere.
Yeah.
We didn't have to get Amy involved today, so that's good.
Well, what's funny is even at those moments when I am being summoned that way, I still manage to make it into Discord before you, Bob. So,
Listen.
What?
Cool people always show up to things last. That's
true.
what I learned from TV and movies in the 90s. And I am clearly the cool one, so I have to show up last. That's the rules.
That is the rules. That is true.
I'm the nice one. I'm the cool one. I'm the smart one.
Yes,
I don't know what
absolutely.
you guys have, but
Yeah.
By the way, can you guys give me a ride after the show? I'm gonna have trouble getting home today.
yeah. How's the whiplash?
What's that?
That's
a
a bad
movie.
sign. Short-term memory loss. It's not good.
There
It's
is
a movie. That's a
there
terrible
is some,
movie.
but I think it's adrenaline associated, not damage associated. I like honestly, I could not be luckier with how it turned out.
Spin us a yarn, Wade, for those who don't
Yeah.
already know.
Tell us the
Okay,
story.
What had happened?
So Thursday, which is one of the 1 in a month days where I decided to take my car and leave the house for any reason. Molly had a dentist appointment, and we were doing a charity stream Saturday, which we did successfully. We raised almost $16,000 in a few hours for Able Gamers, which was really cool.
Nice.
But we wanted to get some Bean Boozled beans. So we went to Molly's appointment. Then we are like, hey, well, let's just swing by Jungle Gyms, grab some beans, whatever. And then we were gonna just grab maybe like Starbucks and lunch and go home. And well, I guess the universe had other plans because we got on the highway and I was in the slow lane, the far right lane, whatever you want to call it. And I was stuck behind this really slow car. And here's where things start to get a little bit like adrenaline blurry. Is I remember being in the lane and I bitched to Molly. I was like, God damn, this slow driver in front of me pinning me next to this stupid semi. And then I guess karma was like, stupid semi, you say. Because the next thing I know, there's like a crunching noise and Molly let out a scream. And I mean, like, I've described this to my audience, a scream that would be so good for like a spooky notification. It was a great scream. But like, it was an out of body experience where I wasn't like seeing myself or anything, but like the sound of the cars crunching, the sound of her scream just felt so far away from me. Like I was not actually like, I don't know. It's hard to describe it, but it felt like I was not present for those things, even though I definitely was. I just remember holding on to the steering wheel. I don't think it was a cognitive thought or a conscious thought. It was like a subconscious just instinct was just to keep the car from turning. I was really afraid of if the car turned slightly left or right, we would either roll or one of us would be T-boned and probably killed. So my only goal while the crunch was going on, but all this happened in probably like a second or less. Who knows how long it was. But managed to hold on. We stayed straight. Eventually the semi peeled back off into the middle lane and I got off the road and got to a stop. My main recollection though is like I remember the scream, the crunch, and then being stopped. All of the details along the way are like I don't know. I think I was just so hyper focused. It's hard to like perfectly recollect any kind of conscious thought there. But Molly described the smell of like the rubber and the metal burning. And there was no smell for me. For me, there was 0 scent of anything. I did not smell a thing. My side airbag deployed. I can show you guys. I don't know if I showed you guys. I've got a photo of my car. It's not
I
as
saw
bad
pictures on Facebook. I think you posted, or
Oh, Molly,
posted
yeah.
maybe. I saw.
Yeah,
the
Molly
side
posted
side
some on
airbag and
Facebook,
stuff.
but I'll show it to the stream again. So So I mean, it doesn't look terrible, but I didn't even know my side airbag deployed until we were stopped, and I looked over to try to see like, I don't know, the road, the semi. I mean, I don't know. I went to look out my window, and there was just something in my way, and I was like, "What the hell is this?" And it probably took me a good 10 seconds to figure out it was my airbag. But yeah, I told my audience. I still streamed the same day because I'm an idiot. I told my audience what happened, and like everyone told me stories of how things didn't end well for them or someone they knew or so on and so forth. And
yeah.
Man, I feel lucky because I had a sore elbow. My back and my neck were sore the same day. And everyone's like, oh man, if you're hurting today, wait till tomorrow. And actually the next day I felt fine. A little bit of elbow soreness here and there. I think because my arm was on the door when we got impacted, but like could have been a hell of a lot worse.
Yeah, if anything, it was probably just adrenaline making all your muscles like tense at once, which like that's gotta like pull something. Yeah, muscles are no.
So did the truck literally just do that and then just drive away into the abyss, or what happened to them?
They swerved back into the middle lane, and I imagine they also took a second to like try to figure out what the hell was going on. Like, oh my god, I hit somebody. What do I do? I guess they pulled off. They got back. They took their time getting back into the slow lane, and I was like, oh my god, they're just leaving. But like a quarter of a mile, half a mile, I don't know the distance, a little ways down, they did pull off. There was someone in an SUV that pulled off behind us, and there was someone that pulled off behind them. The first thing I did was I asked Molly, I was like, do we call 911? Like my brain couldn't comprehend if that was an emergency or not.
Yeah.
So, and she's like, I think so. So I called 911. I guess the lady behind me called 911. I don't know what the truck driver or the other person that stopped did, but we sat there, we waited. I called 911. I called my mom. I was like, hey mom, Molly and I got hit by a semi. You drive us home. Wasn't really very like, I wasn't thinking about my words. So she's like, you were what? But, and then I tweeted out something because my first thought after that was like, all right, called the police, called my mom. Oh no, my stream. I better tweet about the stream.
Priorities.
Yeah. I think I need to take a vacation. But the police showed up. We filled out like a police report. At one point, the lady came up and made sure we were okay before the police showed up or anything. She came over pretty quick to make sure we were okay. She was a very nice lady. But I have no idea what happened with the police officer and the truck driver of the other car. He told us to stay tight where we were, wait for the tow truck to come get my car, and that he wasn't going to cite us. From the description he'd gotten from the other lady and from us, it sounded like it was 100%. He didn't say 100%, but it sounded like they were more at fault. So he said once my car was towed away, we should probably just go ahead and head out. So he didn't want us to stick around. I never got direct information from the other driver. He said he was collecting all of that and it would be in the police report, which I still can't access almost a week later.
Yeah.
So
That's
I'll be
good.
making a phone
That's
call.
good sign.
Yeah, I'll be making a phone call to the state patrol.
Yeah.
Try to figure out where the hell that is, because I would like to at least get insurance starting to see if my car is salvageable or not.
I don't see how anyone could determine that you in your much smaller car went up to a semi and just started boom, boom. Hey, get out of there. Boom, boom.
You watched that Fast and the Furious movie where they robbed the semis on the highway too many times, and you were like, I can do it.
Yeah. You just pointed to the lady in the minivan over there, and you're like, you take this harpoon gun. All right, you know what? I say shoot.
My car is almost Italian Job-esque compared to a semi. I'm glad that we hit. I don't know what the front of the truck versus the trailers is, like the cabin. What do you call like the truck part of the semi?
It's like the truck versus the trailer, or the tractor versus the trailer. I don't know. The front part.
I'm pretty sure. I don't know this for a fact because again, I was laser focused on wheel. Am I seeing normal road in front of me, or am I spinning normal road? Like my focus was there, but I think we got hit by the truck part. Because my car is small enough to where if it was the trailer part, it probably would have overgone us to some extent. It probably would have been a hell of a lot worse had we been hit back where the trailer was and that big gap was. I imagine, but I mean, I don't know for a fact. I've not tried to put my car under a trailer, but I imagine it could kind of be sucked under there pretty easily. The cab is the truck part. Okay, well the cab, but yeah. Well, but yeah, it was an interesting experience. My first ever accident, and it was with a semi. So yay. Well, makes a great story.
Don't do it again.
I won't. I've learned my lesson. Don't ever leave the house for anything ever.
Good.
No, if anyone's like, wait, you spend way too much money getting food delivered, I'll be like, well, fuck you. I left my house one time and I lost a $30,000 car, so you can piss right off.
Yeah, no, semis are no joke, man. I do not fuck around with semis. I don't go near them. I don't stay near them. Definitely, it's just like and just getting boxed in like you did is my nightmare. Just getting sandwiched in between.
Yeah, thankfully we were in the right lane, so we did have, like, when we got hit, there was room to the right. There wasn't another car, but the car in front of us and the semi were like going the same speed side by side, and we were just stuck in the middle. So yeah, it was. Yeah.
But glad you're okay.
Yep. Everything.
I think I am, but it's tax season, so we'll see.
That's true.
Yeah.
I mean, there's no way that any insurance is going to say that was your fault. So,
I don't think so either. But I don't know if it's different state by state with the fault, no fault. But I think that Ohio's not like a no fault. I think it's like 90-10, or maybe they have the no faults for some of the accidents. But I mean, I can't
Ohio is proportional liability.
Yeah. I can't think of even like a 5% thing that we could have done differently, because the car in front of us was going slow, and I'm always a person who leaves lots of space. So there was lots of space between me and the car in front of me. We had to have been going the speed limit or less. I was literally in my lane. Like, unless I was supposed to just sense them coming over and try to swerve out of the way, which I couldn't have done because it happened so fast. But I literally can't think of a single thing. I've thought through this a million times. Like, what could I have done differently to like not be hit? Like, I can't come up with a single thing.
Yeah, no, it's entirely the semi's fault for whatever reason drifting over into that lane. I mean, I know that semis have a lot of blind spots, but they also have a lot of mirrors.
We were probably in one. They probably didn't see us, but I have no idea. Because I can't see the police report, I can't see what their reasoning is for anything.
Yeah. Like, I know a lot of people are scared for like autonomous vehicles and like autonomous trucks and stuff like that. But also, I also know that there's a lot of idiots that drive cars. And those are just rogue elements. They'll do whatever they want at whatever time. Like the whole subreddit, Idiots in Cars, is just an example of people that should never have passed their driving test in the first place. So,
yeah.
We'll just see. We'll see what happens. We'll see what happens in the future.
I am very impressed that my little Scion took a hit from a semi, and like, you know, it looks bad, but like, doesn't look as bad as you expect.
In all honesty, I bet if there was footage of it, which I doubt there is, but I bet if there's footage, it probably looks a lot underwhelming from a camera's point of view. It probably looks like the tiniest little like doink, you know, but I imagine a doink from a semi feels cataclysmic when you're in the car being doinked. So
well, it also, you can't see this in the photo, but like the back left of my car is really dented in. My back left tire was flattened, so like whatever part of it impacted the back of my car did probably fuck up the alignment. It took out my tire. So on top of the impact, like just trying to hold on 65 miles an hour, having an impact happen and having one of your tires just taken out all at once probably also made it feel in the moment like we were gonna die.
You know, that just made me think of it. You know, I see semis all the time. Not all the time, but I see pictures of semis or videos of semis, and they have those like spikes on their tires, like those Mad Max, like foot-long jagged spikes all around the inside of their tire, and it spins like a saw blade. And I'm like, what happens if they bump up against another car with that? It just like your left arm would have been shredded to ribbons. To ribbons. Can you imagine that?
I'm trying not to.
Imagine it! Ribbons! Spaghetti arm. Anyway, what are you saying?
Well, I couldn't be much worse at FPS games, so I guess at least I have that.
Like that streaming and gaming is still your main concern of your arm being turned to ribbons.
Man, whenever you have a mortgage and bills to pay and stuff, it's hard not to think of like your career in life, because it's like, what do I do all day, every day? I'm either working, being messaged about working, or thinking about when my next working is going to be.
Hello?
Oh, hello.
Oh, hi, Bob.
Hi, Bob.
My power went out.
Oh, Robo Bob. Hello.
Your penicillin went? I'm assuming you said power. It's not like you said penicillin.
We can barely hear you.
Power went out.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Uh-oh.
Was your house hit by a semi?
Probably.
Is your house in ribbons? Is it ribbons?
I don't know why you can't hear me. I'm on my phone.
No, we can hear you. It's just a little...
It's just a little not great.
Well, that really sucks. I'm sure I'll be back any minute, and I'm sure it won't go out again.
Okay. All right.
Hopefully.
I'll reboot everything right now. No problem, boys.
Yeah,
I'll be
They're
probably.
They're coming for him. You know, it's the whole ribbons things actually just reminded me of where I think of that, because my dad, you know, he was in the army, right? So he went through army things. And for some reason, he told me a story when I was like 8 or something when he told me this story. But he told me this story about how a guy he was in basic training with, you know, they do grenade training, right?
Yeah.
And the grenades they train with, they aren't like full-on grenades, but they still go boom, right? They still pop.
Sure. I mean, I don't know much about it, but I believe that. That makes sense.
So when you pull a pin on a grenade and you let go of the thing, it'll blow up in like 3-5 seconds. I'm not sure how long, but he told me a story of a guy that held it too long and it went off in his hand, and how he described it to me, an 8-year-old who might have been eating spaghetti at the time, said it turned his hand into strings of spaghetti, and that scarred me for life, and I just remembered it again. So how dare you, Wade, remind me of the story that I brought up about how the thing that didn't actually happen to you reminded me of this horribly scarring story.
Well, you know, before we went live, I was talking briefly about the police report, and you went, "Oh yeah, you were in an accident." So I feel like you forgetting about my accident that happened a few days ago. Your spaghetti hand memories are kind of karma for that. So I don't feel bad for you. And in fact, I'm glad that a scarring memory came back up. And now I probably bought myself some more bad karma, so I'm not leaving the house for the next year.
Listen, let's just get in a bad karma spiral, and let's just keep going down and see who hits the bottom. That's what we're gonna do.
Great, yeah. Let's do a video series where we try to reenact what happens when a semi makes contact with a car and see the different scenarios we can come up with. I'm sure it'll be perfectly safe and will only end well. It'll be like the brick smashing video. We'll get a semi made of sugar. Was it made of sugar, all that stuff?
Yeah.
You
know, I've actually always doubted that story, because I do, like, I know that they do, like,
I thought you meant by accident. You mean the spaghetti hand?
No, the spaghetti hand, because I'm not sure if, because maybe he told it as like a joke, because why would he tell a kid that?
Unless
do they still blow? Because I'm like, okay, if it was a grenade that blew up, if it was in his hand and his hand was like back by his head, wouldn't he be dead if it was enough to turn his hand into spaghetti? Like, I'm like, was it a real story?
Depend on the explosion radius. The only thing I can think of that would make it somewhat possible is if like the nerves and blood vessels and stuff like managed to stay intact while
it blasted all the muscle, but his veins stayed.
I mean, yeah, it doesn't make a lot of sense. I don't know though. I don't know what happens when an explosion meets physical anatomy. I've never really looked into that.
Yeah, wait. So do they don't have a grenade in the step between big boom and no boom, do they? That was a made up story.
I don't know.
Oh, what's that?
Isn't there an airsoft like frag grenade that like explodes and shoots like little plastic BBs? Don't they have one of those?
That's like a CO2 charged. That's not like a blow your hand up sort of thing.
Yeah, but I don't know, if you were gonna be throwing fake grenades, I feel like you would want them to have some kind of pop to them, but like
I don't think you throw fake grenades. I think you throw grenades.
I think no, they have practice grenades that don't explode, and then they do live grenade training.
Let's see what the internet says about practice grenades.
Did he lie to me?
I think he lied to you,
Someone get a Ouija board. I need to talk to him. Hang on, this is bullshit here. I've been scarred for so long.
I was like, why would you need a Ouija board? Just call, and I was like, oh shit, I'm an asshole. Okay.
Somebody give me a speaking spell. I gotta talk to him.
God, there's an upcoming in like maybe the next or the. Oh wait, what? Go.
The M69 grenade is used for grenade training to safely simulate the M67 grenade. The fuse screws into the body is replaceable after use. The simulator produces a report and small puff of white smoke when properly employed.
So that doesn't sound like a blow your hand off.
Maybe that's a modern one. When was this? Was this a World War II training?
How old do you think my dad?
What did your dad fight in? The Civil War?
Vietnam?
Yeah.
Korean War?
What century was
World
this?
War One? Well, I don't know if it was your dad's story or like he heard the story. Listen, I was only half listening to your story in all honesty.
That's fair. It's fair. I was only half listening to your getting hit by a semi story, so it's all fair.
Yeah, you texted me. You were one of the first people to text me too, and you're the first one to forget. So I guess.
Yeah.
Texted him. You were like, "Hey, you better do that stream. I'm gonna watch that."
Wait, we've talked about this. If you want to have a successful career, no matter what happens,
yeah.
If you're in the hospital, you better make some videos.
Yeah.
Mark was chiming in with his injury update wisdom. Like, listen, this is a lot of views. How bad
his actual text
Got any
was like,
ketchup?
he was like, "I'm not done milking my foot, and you just one up me. This is not cool, man. This is not what friends do."
Yeah, exactly, man. Dude, about the dad thing, I was in the next after this one Hoonie Pop episode. There's this one character that talks to me. Is like, "Man, are your parents still together?" I was like, "As a kid, did they get divorced?" And I was like, one of the answers is like, "Yeah, they got divorced." So I picked that one. And then she goes, "Ah, man, that sucks. At least you still have your dad." I'm like, "Oh shit! Why would you say that?" So savage. Anyway, that was very funny.
So here we go. During Vietnam, at least, there was an M62 that was the practice version of the M26A1. What does the M62 do? Man, there's not much info. It's all taking me to different grenades. I don't know. It looks like they puff out some smoke.
Maybe enough, because I know that if you probably like hold a firecracker in your hand, it's gonna do a lot of damage.
That's true. That wouldn't be like an okay thing to do. So
yeah,
I almost lost an eye to a smoke grenade, so I could believe that a practice grenade would be worse than that.
Oh yeah. All right, story valid, but you're on thin ice, Dad.
We'll call it plausible.
Plausible, yeah. I have another story.
Okay.
To follow up with this story.
Another fun, lighthearted jaunt.
Oh, a lighthearted jaunt. It is not.
Oh no.
Are cereal companies trying to save money by using shellfish byproducts?
I feel like this one's an obvious answer, but go ahead.
What's your obvious answer?
Yes.
Yes.
If it's a byproduct,
obviously, yes.
Blank byproduct. You could have put any word there, and I probably would have also said yes.
Yeah.
You name it, I would believe it.
Yeah. Okay.
Auto accident byproduct. Yes, probably. Scraps of metal. You got it.
Not everything is about your car crash.
What groundbreaking journalism have you done, sir?
Right,
Still milking it.
Someone by the name of Jensen Karp.
Nice name.
name.
Real sounding name. That's a good one.
They're verified. They're verified.
Very real.
They're verified.
Jensen Karp and Michael Jellyfish here to report on the shellfish use.
Just yesterday, tweeted at Cinnamon Toast Crunch a picture of Cinnamon Toast Crunch, and let me actually get the picture for you here so that you can.
Oh, I saw this. The picture of the little shrimp tails. Yeah.
Yeah. It's Bob. Have you seen this?
No, but I'm gonna try and find it without getting banned from Facebook.
All right, sounds good. I just put it. Wait, what? Again with the JFIF. What's a JFIF?
What's wrong with your computer? What is this?
It's just Twitter. Look, you find it yourself. Okay, so I could just copy the link.
Which outlet are you reading?
It's not an outlet. No, I'm going to the source.
Oh God,
I'm going to the source. Yeah.
Okay, post the link, Daddy.
I did. Okay, so Jensen Karp said at Cinnamon Toast Crunch, "Why are there shrimp tails in my cereal?" Parentheses, this is not a bit. And if you look at the picture, they really do look like shrimp tails in the bag. And Cinnamon Toast Crunch responded, "We're sorry to see what you found. We would like to report this to our quality team and replace the box. Can you send us a DM to collect more details? Thanks."
Replace the box. Man, if I found shrimp in my cereal, the first thing I'm thinking is, man, I need another box of cereal.
Yeah, and so
that's not good.
Mr. Karp afterwards sent a DM and said, "Fair warning, I look different since eating your cereal," and posted a picture of some kind of shrimp man. But Cinnamon Toast Crunch said, after further investigation with our team that closely examined the image, It appears to be an accumulation of the cinnamon sugar that sometimes can occur when ingredients aren't thoroughly
What?
What? You're cutting out again. Your power going out?
That is not where I thought that was gonna go.
Yeah, wait. Let me see if I can show the stream said picture here because it is.
Oh yeah, I've got it up.
You've got it up.
Can I open this image in a new tab or something?
No, that's not right. God,
We need to
oh
enhance.
my God, help! What have happened? Oh.
You okay, Mark?
I broke.
Is that their honest to God statement?
Yeah, that is their honest to God statement.
Yeah,
okay.
no, it was.
So I'm bringing up. These are the accumulations of what was it? Cinnamon sugar
coating, the cinnamon sugar coating.
The one on the left, I could see maybe being something weird, but the one on the right,
you know what's not red? Cinnamon or sugar. You know what's red and looks like a shrimp tail? A cooked shrimp tail.
It's so bizarre. I mean, it's
kind of dumb pieces of shit does General Mills think we are?
Yeah. So
the one on the right looks like it has plastic around. I guess a shrimp tail kind of looks like that too.
Yeah. So their statement goes further. We assure you that there's no possibility of cross-contamination with shrimp.
Between our Cinnamon Toast Shrimp and Cinnamon Toast Crunch production lines, we can assure you that Cinnamon Toast Shrimp is our high-quality dinner and lunch-only product. Please enjoy this free can of Cinnamon Toast Shrimp as a form of apology for this misunderstanding. What the fuck is happening? What is this?
It goes further because Mr. Carp then tweets out, okay, after further investigation with my eyes, these are cinnamon-coated shrimp tails, you weirdos. I wasn't all that mad until you tried to gaslight me. And here's another picture in his hand of what is clearly, at best, a shrimp tail, at worst, like a cicada or something like that. It doesn't look good. It looks clearly organic in some way. That it's not... This is not cinnamon sugar, and if it is cinnamon sugar, that's even worse. This is not a good look. So, you'd think that at this point,
that's pretty shrimpy looking.
What do you think that Cinnamon Toast Crunch? After they said, "We understand your concern. We promise you that our team will look into this and get to the bottom of it, and in the meantime, we'll do everything we can to get it right." What do you think that they did afterwards to try to rectify the situation?
I know exactly what Cinnamon Toast Crunch did.
Okay,
2 boxes of cereal.
Yes. They immediately ordered a family-sized box of Cinnamon Toast Crunch to be sent to Mr. Jensen Karp's residence.
Which sadly...
And then wrote, engaged their visual inspection experts once more into further inspection to look at the pictures of the chunks of sugar clearly sitting in Mr. Jensen.
Uh-oh, Bob's going. I think that what happened is, like, the team printed out a picture, like, on paper of said picture, and then sprinted down the halls of their office to their resident image looker with big, thick Coke bottle lenses that make his eyes huge, and then looked down at the picture and was like, that's sugar. I know sugar.
No way.
Yeah.
To be fair, though, to Cinnamon Toast Crunch's credit, this is a taste you can see.
That might be the funniest joke you've ever said.
Oh my God.
Thanks, man.
The best one.
We all peak sometime.
What if the social media manager...
Yeah. Oh, he's gone. What? They got him. Wait, they got him. They got him. Bob?
We're about to be Cinnamon Toast kidnapped.
Okay.
You think the semi was to them as well? They knew this was coming?
Wait, what company did the semi work for?
I almost got Cinnamon Toast crunched.
Oh, okay. Well, when Bob gets back, there's a further development in the story that happened just a little over an hour ago. So, we will give Bob just a moment. I just want to build the tension.
I feel it.
Good, you should. Will Bob return? Will we see... Whoa, too much. Will we see our friend again? Did Mr. Mills... Did the General... General... Is that like a military rank?
Yeah, maybe they
actually
use
like
those
a-
practice grenades on the shrimp.
He's back.
Hey, Bob.
Oh, well, I just told the funniest joke I've ever said in my entire life, but I
God
guess
damn
you
it.
won't get to hear it.
Damn
No,
it.
It's a
God,
meme,
it's
right?
gone.
This is a meme, right?
I think so, yeah, I think absolutely.
It's on purpose. The social media person did this on purpose. It has to be.
Do you
I
want
refuse to believe that a company this large looked at that and was like, that's not shrimp.
No,
No.
It gets worse, man. It gets worse.
Not possible.
Because they tweeted out this morning at 10:12 a.m. Pacific Standard
did?
Time. Cinnamon Toast Crunch.
Okay.
They tweeted out this statement on a purple image, no text, like it's one of those. Said, while we are still investigating this matter, we can say with confidence that this did not occur at our facility. We are waiting for the consumer to send us the package to investigate further. Any consumers who notice their cereal box or bag has been tampered with, such as the clear tape that was found in this case, should contact us. It's no longer just cinnamon sugar. It's now tape.
No.
Where is the tape?
Where is the image that they are deriving that? No. No.
They really don't want to say that this is shrimp in their cereal. They really don't want to say that. God,
I
they don't want
mean,
to say that.
I completely empathize and understand why they wouldn't want to say that.
Yeah.
But no, wait, why is there string in this picture? What is happening? What is this picture?
What picture? You got a picture?
Okay, 20 hours ago, Mr. Jensen Karp tweeted a follow-up picture with a tweet that reads, I was convinced to go back through the bag since when I first noticed the shrimp tails, I freaked out and closed it and put it away. Here's everything I found in the bag. And there's a picture of a box of Cinnamon Toast Crunch with an open bag next to it. And what looks like the two big shrimp tails, along with some other leaves or something, and a string.
Oh.
That he claims he found all inside this bag of Cinnamon Toast Crunch.
My guess is someone was walking their pet shrimp at the facility, and that's the leash. I've got nothing, man. That's fucked up.
The shrimp mafia found out that Joey Tails and Jimmy Saltwater were narking to the cops. They tied them together, stuffed their mouth with those seaweed leaves.
Ew, what is that? Is that a
and
pea?
tortured them by drowning them in a box of Cinnamon Toast Crunch. That's what happened.
Yeah, okay. So some people might look at this with more pictures of weird things in these bags and say, oh, this proves that it was fake. I'd say it proves that it's real because the strangest things in stories are usually true. Like, if there was, say, shrimp tails, which is garbage essentially in this bag, and then there's a random piece of string and what looks like rat poop, or like some kind of shit, some turd, tiny turds, or something in this bag, it's more inclined for me to believe that someone at a factory somewhere in their factory just dumped some garbage in out of like anger or whatever have you.
Okay. Yeah, actually, you know what? That second response that you read from this morning from the company,
Yeah.
I found where they got that from.
Oh, okay.
16 hours ago, Jensen Karp tweeted an update. And he said that his wife was curious and has a stronger stomach. So she looked at the other bag that was unopened because it was one of those boxes that has two full bags in it. Apparently, inside the other bag on the exterior corner is like packing taped up. Like there's a picture he posted. The bag appears to have been opened and then taped back shut. And inside that unopened bag is what looks like dental floss or something.
Oh.
So
Someone
that's
asked, where did you buy it? Pawn
That's
shop.
where Cinnamon Toast Crunch abandoned their absolutely batshit crazy claim that those shrimp tails are clearly not shrimp tails and jumped on the more palatable claim of clearly this has been tampered with.
That.
Which I kind of buy at this point.
I could
with that,
buy
with
that.
that information.
Okay, I could buy that. Okay, they should have made their statement a bit more clear. Maybe did a quote tweet it sometime.
Maybe use the image or something. Who knows?
Yeah,
Yeah.
something like that. It's just different with such as the clear tape. Because you can see how someone, if you were putting yourself in the mind of a company that was desperately trying to say it's not shrimp, look at the transparent piece of a shrimp tail and say, oh, it's just tape. Oh, it's tape, everyone. So, okay. All right. See, willing to give them the benefit of the doubt here, but not by that much. Because as
doesn't
we
erase the first response. Either.
Yeah,
like,
exactly.
We can't let that go.
and we all know that cereal
Crunch.
manufacturers are the worst about shrinkflation, and shrinkflation is just a nightmare, right?
The worst.
The worst. Well, anyway,
What is that?
Shrinkflation? You don't know what that is?
I feel like I could guess, but I don't actually know off the top of my head what that is.
It's the process of keeping the prices that are on shelves for products like cereals the same by reducing the amount of product in each box. So they make the boxes bigger with less stuff in it, or you know, they do a thing where they make a super sale on a smaller box, and then when the price is normalized, that box is now the same price as the bigger box, and then they don't make the bigger box anymore. You know what I mean? Like they do tricky things to make sure that the prices seem like they stay the same, but you're getting less. Chocolate bars, they'll be like 1/4 of an inch shorter. You know, like Skittles
Like how
bag, they have a
20-ounce
little less.
bottles are now 16.5-ounce bottles or whatever.
Exactly, stuff like that. And that way they maintain the illusion that the prices are still the same, when in reality, obviously, you're getting less for your dollar. It's a way to hide the inflation of prices.
Shrinkflation.
Shrimpflation.
This was apparently bought at a Costco, for the record.
What?
Apparently, it was bought at a Costco. People are saying like
Costco's
the little
ruined.
the dark lines on the things. It could be like rat shit. I don't know if that's true or not.
Yeah, that's weird, but you know, it's all right. Whatever. I don't eat cereal anymore, so I'm fine.
I haven't actually eaten breakfast cereal in so long, so I'm safe from the shrimps.
Because it is quite bad when you think about cereal in general.
It's basically just candy bars
It
in
is.
a form that's acceptable for breakfast.
Yeah, which I don't know how that happened. Like, where did we get to the point where sugar was the perfect breakfast? A balanced, part of a balanced breakfast. I'm sorry.
Yeah, that statement, that phrase is a brilliant marketing move.
Yeah.
I mean, isn't that generally the move of food companies in America in general? How do we make it socially acceptable to eat cake for all meals, including snacks and drinks? Like, what is a muffin? It's a cupcake without frosting on it. What is the cinnamon roll? It's a cupcake with frosting on it. What are pancakes? They're cakes. Like that. Yeah, everything is so sweet, and I'm not saying I don't like it, because I do, because I have the American palate. But like, everything is slowly moving towards mostly cake.
Yeah. I think we're getting away from it. I think people are starting to realize just how bad these things are. Because, like, as a kid, I ate cereal every single morning. And I'm like, if I had instead eaten, say, eggs and bacon every single morning, maybe I would have grown up a little taller than I am, you know? Maybe, just maybe.
I ate a lot of eggs and bacon. I think there's a good chance.
There's a correlation, right? I didn't get my protein as a kid. That's it.
There were definitely times where I had eggs and bacon like more than 5 times in a 2-week period.
Yeah. No, I do think that though there's like a nutritional deficiency in people that like predominantly eat foods like this, and I think it's not an often understood or recognized thing, because it's clear that
Part
kids
of a balanced breakfast.
part of a balanced breakfast. But when you think about those commercials, they always have the bowl of cereal, and then they zoom out, and there's like toast and eggs and a glass of milk and orange juice. Who drinks all of that? Like, you have milk in your cereal, milk in the glass, and you have, like, I don't know, the toaster there, and it just pops up with Eggo waffles, you know, and everything's there, balanced. It's perfectly balanced.
As much as that is, I'm sure, substantiated somehow, I don't even really believe that that's a balanced breakfast. Just the cereal, very sugary, basically crunchy sugar. Yeah. Milk is very sugary, even skim milk still has high sugar content. Orange juice is pretty much just sugar.
Yeah,
Its
just
entire caloric value is sugar, especially because people drink no pulp orange juice. So you don't get the only valuable thing in an orange, which is the fibrous pulp. And then, you know, like sausage, fine, protein, fatty, but still protein. Eggs, fine, you know, maybe a little fatty, cholesterol-y, but healthy. Like 70% of what's shown in the picture of a balanced breakfast is mostly sugar.
Yeah.
Everything is sugary. It's insane.
Yeah, it is insane. It really is. I think that I'm not one for making people only eat like organic yada yada whatever, but I think just like, you know, just some protein, just some vitamins, you know, not the kind of dusting of vitamins that they have in like a Febreze bottle and they spray on the cereal down the conveyor belt. Talking like, you know, maybe some nutrition here and there, a vegetable, you know, like maybe some kind of something grown in the ground, you know.
Maybe that's why they're trying to get the shrimp in the cereal.
Maybe
protein.
There's got to be nutrition in that shrimp tail. Some collagen. You boil that shrimp tail up, you got some shrimp tail broth.
Bone broth.
You got some basically bones. All of shrimp's bones are on the outside. You got outside bone broth.
That semi sounds really, really good about now. We gotta go back.
Here I'm in. You're right. You okay?
This is just the beginning. 5 years from now, you'll be able to take a box of Cinnamon Toast Crunch, boil it in some water, strain out the actual cereal itself, and what do you got? Some nice high collagen, high sugar bone broth.
Yeah.
It's a delicious, nutritious part of a balanced lunch.
Yeah. God, you know, I see in chat people being like, but vegetables are gross. I really don't. I'm like, there are so many vegetables. How can you say they are all gross? Like, they're probably just thinking like broccoli or Brussels
Well, how you
sprouts.
prepare them is different too. Like,
Exactly.
I really like broccoli prepared. Like, I think I like it steamed a lot, but there's like certain ways where it's not as good. Like, I don't know. You can prepare things a whole bunch of different ways where they taste different.
You
too.
like roast Brussels sprouts with like butter and some bacon bits on it. It is and salted up is so like the best. I love that. Amy,
I really firmly believe that a lot, like, I think it's totally legitimate. Maybe you don't like certain things. I have a handful of foods where no matter how I've eaten them, I just don't like it. I don't care for it, and not in like a pouty way. Like, I'll eat it and just be like, I don't know, it's okay. Don't like it. I wouldn't choose it. But like, I firmly believe that a lot of people think they hate all vegetables or some vegetables or specific things. I bet it's because of how you had to eat them. It's possible, like a lot of people, you know, I grew up, my dad cooked most of the meals in our house. It's not how I live now, which is terrible and not great for my health, but like however my dad cooked stuff, that's how I ate it. And thankfully my dad was a pretty good chef. He liked and enjoyed cooking and would, you know, he's pretty successful. Some people are not good chefs, like not by any fault of their own. They just don't have any instinct or they don't care enough. If your parent is not a good chef, but they insist on trying to feed you healthy home-cooked meals, you probably ate some really gross food. And like, not a judgment. Some people just don't care about cooking and aren't good at it. It's fine. But I bet if you hate Brussels sprouts, it's because you were served Brussels sprouts that were cooked poorly, that tasted super vinegary, because if you don't cook them right, they get really weird and stanky. And I bet they were mushy and disgusting, and I'm sure that I would not like them either.
Oh,
I bet
like
if you had
mushy
Brussels
vegetables.
sprouts that were cooked properly, you might have a better chance of liking them. You might still not like them, but I firmly believe it comes down to how you were served food. And if you have, you know, good cook parents, good cook grandparents, or, you know, whatever, if you were a good cook or if you are not a good cook, I think that's a lot of it. People should try stuff.
People should try stuff. Wade, Bob's
try
calling
stuff all
you
the time,
out,
man.
Wade.
Yeah, Wade.
Yeah,
I try stuff all the time, but nothing will make a taco taste good, and I will never like stuff on my burgers.
Your opinion is wrong, and I hate you.
All right.
Anyway, I seriously can't believe you don't like tacos, though. Like, such a
I
good
can't
food
either.
format.
With how
It's
much
so
the
good.
entire world has chastised me for that, I can't believe
It's
it
so
either.
good.
Apparently,
I just can't believe it.
that's
What
the
about
one opinion about food I truly believe I have that's wrong, but I
Okay.
can't make my mouth enjoy it.
What if, like, you know how you like a plain burger? What if you just like a plain taco, just a tortilla
Tried
and
it.
meat? And you still
Meat,
don't like
cheese,
it?
taco. Meat, cheese, taco. No.
What was the meat? Was it from a restaurant? Was it home prepared?
I have tried them years. I mean, this was when I was a kid, but I tried them. I had a neighbor who liked to make a whole bunch of like homemade like tacos, sloppy joe stuff. I'm not a big fan of sloppy joes either. But stuff like that, never enjoyed it. I've tried like sit down restaurants. I've tried, yes, Taco Bells. I've tried like all kinds. They always, everything about it, from the time the shell touches my tongue to chewing on the cheese and the meat, it's just like the most unpleasant experience for my taste buds.
How do you feel about nachos?
Just chips and cheese? Those are fine.
What about nachos
so how
with
would you
meat
feel
on
about nachos with meat and cheese on them? Because that's essentially
in
a
theory,
crunchy taco
in theory, fine.
in a different shape.
There's something about the meat.
So weird.
I don't know. There's been something about the meat I feel like that's just like awful.
Is it like the shape of the taco resonates for some reason in your mouth, and it's like a deterrent? You know what I mean? Because I'm thinking a theory. It can't be just taste, because the ingredients by themselves you would like to eat. Some combination.
Well, isn't there
creating
like
a ripple in the
cilantro or something? Isn't that what it's called? That's in the meat.
Not necessarily, but yeah, if you had it at restaurants and stuff, there's entirely possible that there was cilantro in the meat or in the stuff that was prepared.
And I believe that cilantro tastes bad for you, and that's fine. That's totally
that's a
valid.
thing.
Yeah.
That's my best guess as to why.
That might be it. Yeah. Or the ethereal
I didn't used to like
resonance
chips and cheese
theory,
and all that
which
much,
I
honestly. And some chips, I will say some chips I don't like. It depends on the chips. But like some places just like the chips and cheese taste good, but sometimes I'm very picky about the cheese too. Sometimes some quesos are really gross to me, but in general, normal queso is fine.
It must be cilantro. They're putting that in everything these days. People love cilantro.
Goddamn cilantro.
I love cilantro.
I think I'm one of the people where it tastes like
soap
or something.
Yeah,
I don't know. I don't remember feeling like it was soap. But I remember like trying to chew on it, and everything in my body was like, please spit this out.
Yeah. I believe that. I respect that, actually.
Yeah.
Very brave.
Texture's usually a big thing for me too, but like I feel like I've tried both crunchy and soft shell things. I went to a restaurant, I think it was back in 2012, before we started doing like Drunk Minecraft and stuff. I went out with a couple of friends to a Mexican restaurant, and they had me try like enchiladas, and I thought I managed to eat them, but it was kind of like Bob's thing, where it was like I was at a restaurant, I didn't want to like be rude. I'm sure they were cooked just fine, but every bite I took, it was like, really not happy about this being in my mouth, but I will get through it.
Yeah. Here's something for chat to contemplate. With the whole cilantro thing, it's not even down to preference. There's literally some people whose genetic makeup in their taste bud makes them not like cilantro. It tastes different to some people. And this is where people need to kind of extend their perception of reality beyond themselves, because not everyone perceives reality the same way. Like, we are all different. Some people literally taste things different than you do. And just because they don't like it doesn't mean that they're wrong. That's just how they're literally their taste buds work. Like, I physically can't process alcohol. This is how I am. However, Wade, you're wrong, and we hate you for it.
Thank you.
Okay, just wanted to get to that.
I was waiting. I was like, man, this sounds like I'm actually being defended for once, but I was like, it can't be.
No.
Yeah.
Not actually.
Yeah. And this perception of taste extends beyond just cilantro. This is for pretty much everything, and it often finds its way into certain regions of the world where people came from. Like, the lactose tolerance is only like 30% of the world population is actually able to drink.
That's like an evolutionarily developed thing.
Yeah, exactly.
Adult humans beyond infancy aren't really like supposed to biologically consume any milk at all, as far as I understand it. Obviously, I'm no expert, but lactose intolerance is not the dysfunction. Lactose tolerance is weird.
Yeah, that's
weird that people can drink milk, because you're supposed to drink milk as an infant from your mother, and then you eat other food once you can, basically.
Yeah, what do you mean as an infant from your mother?
When you were a baby.
Yeah, but what age do you count as not being an infant anymore? Like 40?
Definitely not an infant at 40. Yes, I would have to.
Yeah.
I would have to draw a pretty hard line.
I've got a few years left. Okay, thanks, guys.
Okay.
You might reach a little lower than 40, but I'm not here to tell anyone how to live.
These standard deviations kind of stretch things out.
But yeah,
it's like a bell curve of acceptable ranges. Just gets like less and less, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
But the center point is not 40. I want to point that out. The center of that is, if babies aren't weird for drinking milk from their mothers. They're not the outlier. That is
You're only actually supposed to drink milk from the age of 8 to the age of 24. Anything outside of that in either direction is just weird. You hear me, toddlers?
Anyway.
Yeah, food, huh?
Food.
Yeah, I will tell you guys, I wish I could enjoy Mexican food. I took 4 years of Spanish and I prepared a couple of dishes. Like there was one pollo con piña. It's like chicken. It was like a chicken pineapple. It was almost came out like a stew. I don't know if I made it right, but that was really good. So some things like that I like, but like as many people, no one in my family dislikes it. I'm the only person I know that doesn't like it. So
The only person I know that doesn't like it.
I wish I did. God, it would make life about 10,000% less painful.
You know what you could do is just not ever talk about that. And if it comes up and like you're with a group and they're ordering food and someone's like, let's get tacos. Everyone's like, yeah, yeah, yeah. You could just be like, oh, I have explosive diarrhea. I'm not going to eat. It's okay, guys. And that would be less impactful on your life to just constantly admit that you have explosive diarrhea to your friends than to tell any human being that you don't like tacos.
Yeah,
Well, everyone knows at this point, so my life as we know it's already over.
Not everyone. This podcast is very wide-reaching, but not that wide-reaching. So, I was tangentially related. Do you guys ever hear about the story of the one woman who, when she had a baby, she started obviously producing milk, but then she never stopped, and it like only accelerated, so that she was producing like almost a gallon of milk a day.
Oh man.
Yeah, I think they called it like hyperlactation syndrome. But she turned it into a good thing because she just kept pumping and freezing it, and she would be able to like donate it for other mothers to feed their babies. And it just got me thinking of like, man, just like these genetic quirks, like these genetic kind of outliers. They're not abnormalities. It's just like the potential of genetic possibilities is stunning to me. Like someone, and that's, I don't know how long that lasts for that particular woman, but it's just kind of incredible when you think about it. Just like the human body can vary incredibly while still maintaining in the point of view of what a human actually is. And it's kind of an interesting theory to think. A lot of people don't realize this, but humans are still evolving to this day. Like
what?
Evolution doesn't stop. It's never just like, all right, we're done. We humans are finished. It's like, no, we're still changing. Like we are still changing. Adaptations are coming around all around the world. Like, you know.
Does it really count as evolution though if 80% of people are just getting fucking so stupid? You know.
Well, that's the thing. So that's the thing. Everyone thinks that evolution is better. It's not always better. Seriously, dead serious. All it is changes. That's it. All it is changes. And whatever changes succeed and propagate are the changes that path takes. It doesn't have to be better. Like the fact of the matter is that life always changes. Always. From generation to generation, they might be imperceptible, but from long periods of times, they will start to become apparent. And so with humans, like we have only been like in society for like tens of thousands of years. We've been around as a species for longer, maybe like, I think it's like 100,000 or a little more. But in that time, we have definitely changed. The lactose intolerance idea, or lactose tolerance rather, is like, these are adaptations. It's just what is now is not over. You know, it's not the way DNA works. It's always changing. Sometimes it's bad changes that result in that like death or like not advantageous things, but other times, you know, it'll carry on. And it's interesting in the way that society is, where there's no real survival of the fittest in mankind to this day. It's not really a thing where your survival is entirely dependent on your physical adaptations. You know what I mean? Because society helps keep everyone going. So I'm not making any statements about what should be done. I'm just saying it's fascinating to think about, and it's interesting to look at and see it happen.
I'm sure this exists, but this conversation is making me really curious about fictional work, like a book or movie or TV show that explores the notion of medium-term evolution. Mm-hmm. Like a lot of like sci-fi looks into the future, right? Mm-hmm. And it's like like Star Trek or something like Blade Runner, where it's like very dystopian and it's tech focused. It's about the technological advances and discoveries that will happen and things that will exist that don't now, that's even possible. But I feel like humans are always kind of humans, and maybe it's more subtle. Maybe some of these authors are more creative and than I perceived in the work. But I like the idea of like a near, maybe quasi near future sci-fi book where technology advances at a relatively realistic rate as far as we can figure, but evolutionary idiosyncrasies begin to show as compared to like the 20th century, 21st century, what we're familiar with. That would be really interesting. Be really subtle, because even, you know, until you get like thousands of years into the future or more, evolution is pretty subtle and pretty slow. But I wonder if that exists or if anyone's explored that, because that would be really interesting.
I'm sure they have. I often wonder, because the ambition right now is just like get a colony on Mars or the moon, and it'll be fascinating because in like a couple dozen generations of people living on either the moon or Mars will basically create different people with different adaptations. Like with the moon, there's like a lot more radiation from like, you know, the sun. So will like the adaptations be for people to generally have darker skin? With Mars, they get less, like it's less gravity on the moon too. Are they going to be taller but with brittle bones? Like, it's strange to think about these kind of like adaptations that could arise, or changes that even without selective choices, it just happens because of genetics and the flexibility of genes. And again, this isn't making any like claims of what's good or bad. It's just a thought experiment. Because just with like higher gravity worlds that, in sci-fi, I think it is a thing that 40K explores, is where high gravity worlds can have like their population is generally much shorter because their bones are super dense to resist the amount of gravity. So it is something to think about.
Have you seen the show The Expanse, where they have like the, oh god, I forget what they call them, but there's like a group of people that grow up like on space stations and not on a planet, and like they have to like have injections before they can go into a planet's surface because the gravity will affect them so negatively and stuff.
Yeah.
It's interesting. That's interesting too. But I feel like by the time we get that far, advances in genetic engineering itself will probably be a thing where we can actually affect cells, either like, you know, when a baby's still in the womb or whatever have you, or maybe even post birth, I don't know. But that, I mean, that's also something, like if there's genetic faults or things that we, I don't know, cosmetic things people want to pay to have removed or done or whatever, I imagine that's also going to be something that affects, I don't know how it'll affect evolution itself, but whenever you don't have to depend on evolution for change and you can just engineer changes yourself, that's an intriguing and also terrifying thought too.
Yeah, that is one.
Because it makes you wonder if that would also, I mean, I guess I don't know if how that could impact evolution itself, because it's not like everyone's going to have the same stuff done, but who knows how the hell we're going to fuck ourselves up, I guess.
I mean, you see it today with like plastic surgery. There's obviously people that want to look different. So
yeah, but that's not changing us like in the DNA strands quite so much, I don't think. I mean, it is I guess it's a physical change.
I'm saying that if there was a potential to take that further and actually make a physical change, then I definitely think there would be people that would want to do that, for better or worse. Someone wants like glowing purple skin, and if that's possible to program into their DNA, I'm sure that's going to happen. You know, like I think there will be a subset of the population that wants to have a more baseline to what, you know, humanity is. But you know, the future is going to be interesting, definitely interesting. Yeah.
Well, and I mean, on top of that, we've also got, did you guys see the story about the I think it was a mouse that was cryogenically frozen and woken up? I mean, there's a whole lot of sci-fi possibility stuff that's seemingly somewhat within reach. But they actually froze, I think it was a mouse, they actually froze one, like cryogenically froze one, and then were able to wake it up after some amount of time. I don't remember how long it was. Does anyone know the time frame of that? Let me see.
Which was this about? What was this about?
This just came out like a couple weeks ago that I saw. It was a ferret.
Oh yeah. Wasn't this like an old species of ferret that they brought back or something like that?
Cryogenic corpses could be brought back in 10 years. That's an article from 2018. I know that there was something with a ferret or a mouse or something. I can't remember what it.
Yeah,
I can't find the story right now, but I just saw something about it. Like I swear, like 2 weeks ago.
Yeah, I vaguely remember something like that. A lot of people in chat are mentioning CRISPR, and yes, CRISPR is definitely something to think about. But also, it's interesting because CRISPR is just like the first generation of that tech. Like genes themselves are so unbelievably complex and so filled with random what is apparent to be junk data that it's like, oh, it's unbelievable how complex the genetic like structure of our bodies is, like how much data is stored, and we still don't know exactly what every single strand of data does and how if you change one it might affect how another gene is expressed. It's very complicated. It's unbelievably complicated, but at the same time, CRISPR is also just the first generation of gene editing. There's another already. I forget what the name of it, but I saw an article about it. Started with a B. I think there was another form of
Brisper?
yeah, CRISPR. Yeah, CRISPR. Yeah, there's
that the
CRISPR,
one?
Brisper. Just wait for ISPR.
I don't know if I want a cryogenic bris.
Yeah. People are saying the black-footed ferret.
Sure.
Does
Yeah,
that
I
ring a
saw
bell?
some people mentioning that too.
Missed that guy.
Yeah. Did you find the
Honestly,
story?
though, if I was gonna go through having a bris, probably being cryogenically frozen while it happened would be for the best. But
I just want to say this because seems to have come up in chat, and I feel like this is an important piece of information to clarify. Some vaccines use mRNA to create immunity. No, that does not alter your DNA. mRNA is a type of intermediate protein chain or whatever. It's a type of chain of the proteins that is used to construct new cells or new tissue or whatever. I'm not an expert on this. RNA does not combine with your DNA. It does not alter your DNA. Introducing RNA in the form of a vaccine is like giving your body the instructions that it needs to create the antibodies. It is not the same as genetic modification. Don't talk about that dumb anti-vax shit in my chat.
But my
That is
neighbor two
absolutely
houses
not how that
down
works.
got the vaccine, and I saw him asexually reproduce while checking his mail. Just split right in half
Right
into
in
two
half, yeah, no.
toms.
I've seen that.
Oh my god! It's so fascinating to me, like the idea that people think that that's possible. That if you just get a little mRNA and you're just gonna completely turn into a blob of goo. Here's an example of why that's crazy. Because literally viruses work by injecting your cells with RNA. Their RNA. RNA is ribonucleic acid. It's a messenger. mRNA is messenger RNA. Is it? I don't want to. I think I might be wrong about
I
that.
think that's right, but I
that
don't know
right?
if that's the right term.
Either way, RNA is
It's what it does.
Yeah, it's an instruction. And all that instruction does is tell your cell to do something. It makes a molecule. And what the virus injects is a copy of itself. So it tells your cell to make more of itself. That's all a messenger does. It doesn't change your DNA. It tells what your cells are already doing to stop doing that and do this. And that's basically how the vaccine works. It puts in a messenger into your cell that tells it to print a specific spike protein so that your body can look at the spike protein, which just so happens to be attached to the COVID-19 virus and is how it injects itself into your cells to look out for that specific attachment. And by doing that, your body is like, oh, I see this. There's a great TikTok that explains it. Well, like, oddly enough, I hate to say it, but there's a fantastic TikTok that explains this whole process. Because once it knows what it's looking out for, then it can stop it before it becomes a problem. In the different scenario where you don't have a vaccine and you get a virus in you, your body doesn't know what it's looking for until it becomes a problem enough that it trips up your immune system to go on the hunt for something. Your body will be like, something's wrong. I'm gonna find it, and then it goes looking, and when it finds the virus, it eats the virus, it looks up what the virus is made of, it goes back to your immune, this is all very complicated, much more complicated than this, it goes back to your immune system, it tells your bigger overall immune system being like, I found this, that's horrible, and the body's like, holy shit, what is that? And then it makes antibodies to be able to stop that specific one, sends the antibodies out, now all of the white blood cells that have been looking blindly are like, we're looking for this! Go get him! And there he is! Spotlight on the virus, kill the virus, that's how it works. What the vaccine does is gives those instructions that would have been 10 steps into the process right at the beginning. So your body knows what to look for right away. That's how vaccines work.
The scary thing, though, about the vaccine
is
if you get those instructions right away and you start printing out these antibodies, like what if your body doesn't have time to get more ink for the printer and you overdo it and you run out of antibody ink?
Yeah, that is a problem. HP has really jacked up the prices.
Yeah.
And I've heard if you don't use their subscription service, they'll actually software lock you out of using your old cartridges because they can tell when you refill it yourself. So
this is why some anti-vaxxers have good points.
It's really corporate America holding you down on the vaccine front.
I can't even pretend to agree. I'm sorry. No, go ahead.
No, all this talk, you know what this talk is making me want?
Yeah, what's up?
In this age of remaking classic movies that were before their time and deserve a remake, and the remake is totally good and not at all terrible, I want a remake of Osmosis Jones with Markiplier and Manic Markiplier as all characters. That's what I want. Live action Osmosis Jones starring Markiplier, Mark and Mark.
It was Marcus Jones.
You know, Osmosis Jones would have been better if Bill Murray played every character in his own body. I agree.
I mean, it only makes sense.
I forgot it was his body.
Yeah, it's his giant zit on his head. That's the scene that still haunts my dreams forever. That moment of that enormous zit just exploding and hitting that poor lady in the face, that has stuck with me since the first time I saw that movie. And still, every time it comes up and I think about it, I shudder because and I don't like it.
Yeah, no, that's no good. Yeah.
Anyway, if you could do that, Mark, just get on that.
All right, I'll get on that.
I'd like to watch that someday.
I'll call up whoever owns that. What is it, Warner Brothers? I'll call them up.
Yeah, probably.
Yeah, my manager, Ben. Hey, get on that, please.
Hey, Ben.
Yeah, Ben.
I need to listen to these. You just follow Mark around.
I think Evans listens to these sometimes, so Evan might be listening. Evan.
He does, because he'll text us. He texts Bob and he's like, hey, this reminds me of this thing that we did on tour. Like, he'll text us random stuff throughout the stream sometimes.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah.
But Molly and I signed up to be put on the list for the vaccine. I was hesitant to do it because I didn't want to jump in front of people that needed it more than us. But thankfully, the process was one where it's you give all of your information, your age, and stuff like that, and they allocate you accordingly to your need. So I felt a lot better about the process after actually going through it. So if you guys have the option to be put on a list for the vaccine, at least the one we signed up for, they did have a pretty good vetting process where it seemed like they're gonna put us in the bracket where it's okay, now we have enough to where you pretty healthy, 25 to 40-year-olds belong. So
yeah, there's no such thing as that. Don't be afraid you're stealing someone's dose. They won't give you one unless it's literally either you're eligible and next or it's wasted. I have a couple of friends who've gotten vaccinated because the one that needs to be refrigerated, the Moderna one or whatever, once it's prepped, there's a limited amount of time. If they have a dose that's been prepped and it's in the refrigerator, it has a countdown timer, and literally it either goes bad or it gets injected into a human. So if you can get one, do it. And take the Johnson & Johnson one too. They seem to have fixed their marketing, but when the Johnson & Johnson one first was announced and they were like, it's 60% effective, I could hear the comments on Twitter. I could hear people actively in the back of my mind just being like, 60, I don't want the shitty vaccine. It becomes more effective over time. After I think it's after 3 weeks after your injection of the Johnson & Johnson one, it is equally effective as the other vaccines. It is the way they announced their efficacy and the way the thing works originally was terrible. But it's a great vaccine. You just need to let it take full effect. It is equally as effective. It is just not as expeditiously effective. But any vaccine you can get, do it.
And if you if you get one with a second dose, go get your second dose. Just go get it. Go.
Yeah, I can't imagine doing that. Ruins not only did you waste those doses, you're still not. That's like the dumbest thing you could do. Just don't get one, I guess, if you're gonna be like that. But do
I want to
both.
address something real quick, if I could, in chat. We like to have open conversation. Mark, Bob, and I like to talk about a lot of stuff, and in chat, we like to hear your guys' opinions on things. But like, just flat out wrong things. I believe anti-vaxxation is wrong, and if those kind of comments get deleted or moderated out and stuff, it's because I feel like, just like with COVID, it's good to stop the spread of just stupidity. So we're just gonna cut that out a little bit.
Yeah.
Sorry, go on, guys.
No, it's a good thing to say. I'm pretty sure between the three of us, if you have an opinion that is in any way anti-vaccination, we're going to basically delete your message.
Not dealing with misinformation being spread.
Yeah, it is. You're wrong. Please look up more better sources of information about that to refactor your opinion on the matter. There's still someone, and I always go back to this, and I always think about this. Have you seen the story about the guy who was in the last iron lung?
No,
wait, I'm an American denying the First Amendment.
About this.
I'm not the government, guys. This is my private stream. I can
not knowing how the Constitution works.
Yeah.
First Amendment. What do you think this is? Do you guys know what the amendments are for? Do you guys know what they exist for?
Yeah. Second Amendment says you can drink beer and have guns. First Amendment says I can say whatever I want. Shut up, libtards. Pretty sure Bill of Rights, something to that effect.
Yeah. No, the last man, the iron lung. He might not be the last one, but he's definitely, I think, in America, the last one. He still lives in an iron lung to this day. He's lived in an iron lung for pretty much his entire life. And he has to, or else he will die, because he got polio as a kid. And polio, if you don't know about polio right now, that's a good thing. You know why? Because we vaccinated against it, and we basically got rid of it. I'm pretty sure it's pretty much extinct at this point, but I believe it exists in labs somewhere. And, you know, unlike some of the other ones, like measles, it's not making a resurgence. Polio is terrible. Polio is a horrible, horrible disease that affects predominantly children, and it will cripple them for life if it's severe. And in bad cases, you can live the rest of your life in a iron lung. And if you don't know what an iron lung is, that's also good, because we don't need them anymore, because we vaccinated against polio. And that's just one of so many diseases that we don't have to worry about. Like we as a species, I think we were talking about this earlier, but we as a species, you know, it used to be that you pump out as many babies as you can because you counted on half of them dying. That's not a thing we have to worry about these days, but it will be if we get stupid and take like the goodness that we have for granted. It's infuriating because the lessons are right there in a history book, in these phones that have so much information. It's like the actual concrete history of it is right there, and the lessons to be gleaned from that might be lost to time if we forget to look at it. So it's very important.
Some of this stuff is eradicated, like here, but not everywhere, right? Yeah. I don't know if it's polio specifically, but I know whenever you travel to some like different countries, like in South America or, you know, different European countries or Africa or whatever, I know you have to get like certain shots, or at least you used to have to get like certain shots and stuff before you're allowed to travel to those places, because some things are still there or are there that aren't here. But like, I don't know if is it smallpox or polio? Aren't one of those things still prevalent in countries outside of here?
I mean, there are a lot of diseases that are more prevalent in I guess developing countries because of the way sanitation is managed, because of the level of medical care or whatever that's available. But that some of them, I believe smallpox is one that's maybe still in some parts of the world, but has been basically eradicated from the US as far as I know. But yeah, it's science is a miracle. It's great. You should believe the scientists, though, or it doesn't really do anything. God.
Yeah.
It feels crazy to have to say that. And like, I totally understand, not to empathize with people that are acting crazy, but I understand the idea that you don't trust the government or you don't trust science because of something that's happened in your life. Like, everyone's story is a little bit different. And I don't think that distrusting sources or questioning things is bad, but you have to at some point accept if something is verified from different sources, if something can be repeated, has been repeated in labs, has been backed up by evidence from the real world. At some point, you have to accept that a fact is basically proven, and facts change. This is a thing that's hard about science, and that a lot of people who want to, like in the anti-vax movement, who want to claim that vaccines are bullshit or that they're more harmful than they actually are, is that science will change its opinion because science doesn't actually care. Scientists and science as a practice don't actually care like what currently is believed. There's a bias towards what we think is correct. There's a bias towards it. But if facts arise, if research arises that change the landscape of what we know about a certain disease or medicine or something, suddenly it's different. Suddenly science says something different, and it could do a complete 180. Medicine could say one day that this medicine is how you treat this disease, top medicine for whatever disease, prescribe this first. And the next day, don't prescribe it for anything. Turns out it may cause this specific type of cancer. Turns out it may cause respiratory issues with underlying, in combination with other drugs or another underlying conditions or something. It doesn't matter if science says one thing one day and a complete opposite thing the next day. The point of science is that it's the current information. They're using their best information that they have to make the most educated decision. It hurts my soul so much, all the arguments that you see online of people who are like, well, the scientists can't even decide. They can't even unify. They don't know. Some scientists say, masks are bad. Some scientists say masks are good. Yeah, from what I've seen, the scientists who say masks are bad are the kind of scientists where you do air quotes when you say scientists.
Yeah.
And the scientists who say that masks are effective in reducing aerosolized, droplets in the air from being blown out your mouth and nose, those are real scientists and they have real data. It's hard. I'm not a scientist. I don't understand what they're saying a lot of time. A lot of people are just doing their best, but you have, at some point, you have to say like, okay, this seems legitimate. This research seems legitimate. And you can't just be like, I don't trust it because it doesn't make any fucking sense. It doesn't make sense. Some science is counterintuitive. Some science is too complicated for a normal person to really understand the whole concept. But like, it's a process. There's a whole process. If science is not peer reviewed and published, that's not as good as peer reviewed published science. But peer reviewed published science can be bullshit too. It can be fudged. The numbers can be made up. You could be a statistician from Duke who absolutely fabricated data in order to back up his conclusions. Things happen, but like, just because it's science doesn't mean you can question it. You have to believe in something.
Yeah. Well, there's certain topics there's certain things that we can debate because it's hard to know what the right answer is. But there's certain things like, I don't know, human rights, equality, whether or not trying to eradicate bad diseases. Like, there's just certain things that I don't think there's really a debate for. And a lot of times people hear I don't know if it's like family or what they're watching or reading, what it is, but they hear some batshit crazy reason for not getting a vaccine or not doing this or not doing that. And instead of doing any of the research, they hear it. They're like, that must be fact, and then spew it as such. And it just blows my mind how much ego gets in the way of people ever learning. People like philosophy, as useless as the degree was the most humbling and amazing major to have, because it really opened my eyes to how much I didn't know. And I try to approach different things. I try to look at different topics. But maybe I'll have an opinion going in. I'll think like, oh, okay, I think I know what's best for this. And then you actually look into it. It's like, man, I was actually wrong. And it's hard to get to the point where you're willing to admit that you're wrong. I know a lot of people out there struggle with that. But like, man, oh man, if you find yourself like really believe in something that I'm not saying the majority is always right, because that's not true. But things like, is getting vaccinated for a disease bad? Maybe do some of the research instead of just going around spewing that info, and look at scientists without air quotes for that information. Because Jesus Christ, like that, some opinions out there hurt. They physically cause me pain to see because they're just so implausibly wrong.
Yeah.
My favorite kind of thing is, this has been big since the mask mandates have been a thing, and since the pandemic has been a thing, is the people who use the spray bottle, and we'll have like a cloth mask and a paper mask, and they'll spray the spray bottle and be like, see, sprays out, and they'll spray the spray bottle through each of the different kinds of masks, and some of it goes through, but it's obviously visually a smaller amount of particles getting through, and they're like, none of these stop it. Do you see that? Do you see this? The water getting right through the mask? They don't protect you from anything. And they post that on social media, on YouTube. It's stuff like that where it's like, even though they are creating their own evidence that backs up my position and then claiming their own position. I don't know what to do. I don't know what to do for people like that.
I think a lot of it comes from fear. I think a lot of it stems directly from fear, because uncertainty is scary for a lot of people. They want to feel, the average person wants to feel like they can contribute just as much as every other person. And the reality is, unfortunately, that's not true. There are people that have trained their whole life to be, an expert in a certain field. But if you're at home, I kind of get it. If you're at home, all you have is a computer and yourself, and you're like, there's something going on out there and I want to get to the truth, and you're not an expert in the field, but you feel confident enough that you could discern the truth. And that's where it comes from, because although uncertainty is scary, certainty is dangerous. It can be, because if you are certain without the expectation that you could be wrong, it can lead to a lot of very dangerous things, and the internet has been very good at helping this misinformation just kind of spread, and confirmation bias, because then a lot of people who are not experts can come to the same conclusion, and there are more not experts than experts. So the big conglomeration of not experts suddenly have an entire group of people that they agree with, but none of them are experts. So they all build their own information bases, and it's all coming from a flawed perspective because they are so certain. And there's many famous quotes about arguing with stupid people or arguing with someone that believes they're right, and it's all an impossibility, because for those people, for them to accept that they're wrong is scarier than being not in the argument at all. You know what I mean? And it's hard for people to step out of the way. One of the biggest things that I've seen recently was Dr. Fauci, maybe about 6 months ago or 5 months ago, said something to the effect of, there's no data that 2 masks are better than 1 for this particular virus. And he said that because there was no data to it that he could quote. And people took that being like, ha, see, 2 masks aren't better. But what he said was, there's no data. And as soon as the data came out that, oh yeah, 2 masks are better than 1, they can make that recommendation if people want it, and then he can come say it, and then they're like, oh, look, inconsistency, changed his mind. And it's like, no, they follow the data. It's the best guess backed up with evidence, with scientifically vetted evidence. And scientists are willing to be wrong because if being wrong is a net negative, they want to be closer to the truth. They want to be closer to the correct answer all the time. And if they're a good scientist, they're willing to be wrong. And I am always willing to be wrong. I'm not even a scientist.
Yeah, I feel like it's important to say this too, because this is something I deal with a lot when talking about this. It sounds like we're preaching, and I mean we are right now. We're talking about, I feel like, what we believe, what we think is a good mindset to have, an approach to facts and reality. But I'm guilty of this too, and I'm sure Wade and Mark are. Mm-hmm. I have conclusions in my head that aren't supported by anything, that I think are correct because I think 100%. Them, and that's it. I have totally been proven wrong before, and it's taken way too much time and information to change my mind on things. Everyone is guilty of this. It sounds so much because people talk about, I've seen people talking about this publicly a lot in different settings, and there's always this reaction of like, oh, you preach to me, like you know everything. Like you're better than me. You know the truth. I don't think any of the three of us would claim to know everything about anything. That's the point.
Yeah.
The point is not that we are telling you what's correct or true. We're telling you maybe what evidence we believe and why we think something is true and what our conclusion is. The point is you have to be willing, like Mark said, to be wrong. You have to be willing to change your mind. I am guilty of that as much as any other person, having my own foregone conclusions that are completely false and based on nothing. It's a human nature. You have to sort of do that in life. It's complicated. There's a lot of stuff you don't know about. You have to draw conclusions and do your best. But if there's new information, you have to be willing to change your mind. It's not flip-flopping. It's accepting new information and being open to what now the facts lead you to conclude. What is now the best answer to this question?
And don't take our word on anything.
Absolutely.
Don't take any content creator, anyone that you look up to, an actor, anybody. Don't take our word for this stuff. We're telling you what we think is right, but the point isn't to listen to us, to listen to your parents, to listen to anyone that tells you something. The point is you need to be doing your own research, your own critical thinking, your own analyzing. Don't assume that what you think is automatically right either. There is literally evidence out there, lots of it. Don't look for just stuff that counters your thoughts. Don't look for stuff that just supports your thoughts. Look at it all, take it in, and try to come to the best conclusion that you can, exterior of what we say to you. Us saying this stuff is because it's what we think. Mark went through a very detailed process of how vaccinations and stuff works, but I don't know how much recently he's looked into it. He might have misspoken or missed something there. The important thing is that we are telling you not to just blindly trust sources, and that includes us. Please do your own research, come to your own conclusions, but do your own research and come to your own conclusions. Please.
I will say a caveat of that is do trust experts. That's what I would say.
Experts
Trust
in the field,
experts in the field.
We are not.
We are not. Yeah, I think the point he's making. And also, being wrong is not losing. Being right is not winning, because this isn't about winning and losing arguments. This is about saving lives, and people lose sight of that fact. It's not about being better than someone. It's not about, oh, I had the right idea from the get-go. I'm better. I did it. That's not what it's about. It's about making less people die. That's all. That's all it's ever been about. That's all every single measure has been about. Making less people die. And because at the end of the day, with this virus and with many crises that come down to people's lives, it's a net gain of survival. And that's all it's ever is. So keep that in mind with everything.
I feel like it's very difficult to, especially on subjects we're not too familiar with, to know disinformation versus real information without doing a lot of digging. And I think it's easy to go in with a preconceived mindset and find, like you said, like-minded thinkers and just think like, we're right, everyone else is wrong. And that, like you said, Mark, right versus wrong is a very dangerous mentality when it comes to facts, especially on things that are controversial, maybe that shouldn't be. I feel like vaccinations is one of those topics. I feel like talking about human rights is one of those topics. People being treated equal is one of those. There's so many things that are controversial that have been politicized and stuff that just flat out shouldn't be. And it's awful, but it's also equally important to make sure you guys understand that when we tell you to not trust just anyone you hear, do trust the experts. Look at what different experts say. Don't just trust one. Look at multiple. But don't blindly follow anybody, parent, friend, content creator, whatever. It doesn't matter how many people are here like, yeah, Wade, preach it. You right. I might not be. That's possible. So
Probably.
put in the work.
I definitely know. I've been misinformed about some of the stuff we talk about on this. And usually it's inconsequential, but some of it, we talk about vaccines and other serious issues. I'm probably misinformed on at least some of what we've talked about that is actually important and impactful on people's lives. You need as much info as you can get, and you want it to be the best info you can get, which is hard. But that's that's how you be a good person, a good member of society, and we do live in a society. So, you guys want to play video games?
Sure, I got a little time for it. I could do that.
We didn't pick anything, did we?
Oh yeah, we did.
Oh no, we were gonna play the one.
Yeah. The one.
Yeah. Apologies, guys. We would game longer today, but after the near death experience I had, Mark's trying really hard to figure out how to one up me for another hospital video coming out sometime in the next 2 months.
Yeah, I'll be delivering that very soon. You will not get the best of me, sir. No way.
I'm really sorry. I didn't mean to start 2021 by one up in your broken foot, man.
Oh, that's okay. Well, I'll just break the other one.
Just wait till you see what happens to me in the next 6 weeks.
Something's gonna happen, and it was gonna be like, were they trying to one up each other? I thought it was a joke.
Oh, damn it! I didn't even have it installed. Oh, God.
Oh, that's
Can we
right. You have a
remind
new
Wade which one we're trying to
computer.
launch? Because Wade doesn't remember. what we
One.
actually-
One.
Oh,
One.
got it. The
One.
one. Yeah, the one.
One.
Oh, do
get
I
it
gotta
now.
log
That's
into
not how
that
you spell that.
stupid? Oh my goodness.
Oh no!
Isn't there an all Steam version of it? Is that not a thing?
Oh, not the last time I remember.
Oh no!
Okay.
Was
Hang on
that
one
TikTok
second.
song? Oh no! Oh no! Oh no! No! No!
Maybe?
No!
The hell is this? What just happened?
Ubisoft Connect. Thank you for existing. I love you, and you're not at all the worst thing on my computer.
JP and Zombie Mold have told me I should be doing TikTok for like the past year. They're like, man, with your voices and the stuff you do, you'd be great on TikTok. I haven't even brought myself to look at TikTok.
Dude, you could be like one of those out of touch grandparent accounts on TikTok where like it's funny, like you laugh at it, but also it's kind of charming because it's so sincere. I feel like you have the right kind of humor for that 100%.
Maybe one day I'll try it.
Or you could just do, what's that girl's name? Bella Porch, who's like one of the biggest TikTokers, and all she does is a lip sync to songs with the one effect that zooms in on your face and looks really weird.
I mean,
Zooms in.
I think
You should look it up.
I
Check
know what
out
you're
Bella
talking about.
Porch. Classic. I think that's her name.
Look, all I do is talk over video games, so what can I criticize?
Anything you want.
That's not true. You've also
Goddamn
smashed bricks
king.
over. You know, I went back and I watched Markiplier's Magic Touch the other day. Remember that one?
Yeah,
I thought you were gonna say I went back and I watched Unis Honest the other day.
Well, people are trying to make it possible, but they're getting exterminated, which I always enjoy seeing them just disappear.
They're all me.
I have to
Fucking content
download Ubisoft Connect.
Oh my god.
Kill me!
Ooh, well, I know a semi driver that might be willing to try.
Good God. Why didn't Steam just install? Probably because they didn't allow it to be ran simultaneously.
Yep.
I feel like we got to start there.
Huh?
That's
Go.
the one.
Hang on one second. Oh my goodness. This is awful. This is hell, everybody. This is hell. Ubisoft creates hell. That's what I'm saying out loud.
There's an invite. That invite screen feels
Wouldn't that be id Software?
different.
No. Ubisoft, it is Bethesda, I believe.
I know. Then they make that game, the hell game, Doom.
Oh, right. Yeah. Yeah, they did.
Doom.
Mark, I just got notified that you're online. Was your install successful?
Yeah, man. Man,
Great.
really good stuff. I'm glad this opened an entire another client.
Yeah, I
Oh,
love that.
it's
It's the best.
this is a beautiful system.
They'll make it convenient by
Wait, there's a
broken
new
them all
deck?
up for
Dresden, there's a new deck?
$60. Why are you on that monitor? Why are you over
Hold
there?
on, I'm gonna close.
Oh,
Don't accept my
classic.
invite. I'm closing this down. Hold on. Apparently there's a new deck. I might need to go snag it.
God, there's a new deck. Ubisoft, I hate you so much.
Do
You
we
make
have
life
to?
so
Do
hard.
we have to download that to have it, or
I'm not sure. Do you guys know if only the host needs to have it, chat, or does everyone need to have it?
how many hours do you have in this game? How do you? Well, you know things.
Just
no
everyone's I
stuff.
think always gotten it.
You know.
That's not how it's.
Only
pronounced.
host.
You know.
What's it called? Immortals deck? I don't see that as a thing. Are you all
know.
lying to me?
Did you just get absolutely?
I might have just gotten
Goofed
absolutely
on.
played because I see. winter theme, Just Dance theme, Rain Man theme, and Flip theme. I've already got all of those. Mark's having a midlife crisis or something right now, I think.
It's fine. Where's the settings? Why is the settings there? I don't want the settings
The
there.
Phoenix's Quest. How was I supposed to get immortals out of Phoenix's Quest? I don't know who Phoenix is. Who is?
He's an immortal.
$5.
Oh my god. Kill
All
me.
right.
Are you doing it, Wade?
Yeah, I'm getting it.
Okay, I finally got the
$5 less
game
dollars I have to go
going.
toward my next car.
Why would you buy another car with all the rampaging semis on the road?
I kind of don't want to, but I also like the idea of having a car. So I don't know. I'm also torn because like it's kind of I was really glad I got my car when I did, because I was like, man, if this thing lasts me like 10-15 years, then by the time it's like mandatory that everyone has electric cars, it'll be time for me to upgrade. And now I'm kind of in that limbo of like, do I spend way more than I should for probably a somewhat inefficient electric car compared to what will be the thing in 10 years, or do I get another gas powered car? It's like, what do I do?
Yeah, the option for electric cars suck right now.
I don't know. No, I haven't looked. I haven't even thought about looking.
No,
I was
good
set.
ones.
Take that, Ellen.
They all blow.
They do all blow. They're all overpriced garbage owned by a-holes.
Just buy a semi.
You could, yeah.
You need like a special license for that shit. That's not the way
Too
to live.
soon, Bailey. Too soon.
Listen, the code Mark2702 still works, by the way. I just want to throw that
Does it?
out
I
there.
thought they took that away.
Oh, you can still get referrals. I'm entered to win a Roadster, you know.
Oh,
Once a month
snap.
I have a drawing, you know. So Mark2702, if you're all your Tesla needs, it's pretty good. Get yourself a Cybertruck. Hey, you like it, right, Wade?
Everybody likes the Cybertruck, and nobody thinks it's an ugly sin against nature.
Not
Oh,
a
yeah.
one. No, not even a little one. No,
Where
not at all.
am I stupid? Where's this deck? It didn't pop up to install it. I looked to see if it was going to install something, and it didn't show up there. But it did ask me if I wanted to bind it to my account, so I assumed that meant that it was installed.
Yeah,
Let me
that's-
relaunch again.
That sounds about right.
Well, don't starve together as an update. I'll make sure I update that. Maybe that'll fix it now.
Look at its durable glass. Look, I don't know how confident you have to be to take a sledgehammer or like a solid steel ball or a softball or whatever they threw at that window, but just like, I don't know of any car company that would be that confident of glass. Like, unless it's like bulletproof, I think it's...
Newly
I
acquired
mean,
DLC
even if it is
automatically
bulletproof,
Mm-hmm.
that doesn't mean it doesn't shatter when it gets shot by a bullet. Bulletproof glass absorbs and disperses the impact by allowing the bullet to penetrate it and dispersing the energy through itself by shattering. But you know, whatever, it's fine.
Yeah. Anyway, Mark2702, it's an excellent code. Great code, actually.
Do you have to actually own a Tesla product to get a code?
I think so, yes.
Damn. What's the cheapest Tesla thing I could buy to get a competing code with that?
Well, Mark, you forgot I had an accident. That means you're gonna buy me a Tesla, right?
I could figure out
that how
some
that works?
campaign to make it work. I could do that, yeah. I could do that.
All right.
The Slammed Man follow-up series.
Actually, no, hold on.
Just like, that's like
I gotta get in some accidents and shit so I can get a miniseries on Mark's channel. God damn.
Listen,
I don't
Mark
know if
likes
stuff
hospital
happens to
videos.
me.
I like Mark channel videos. We both
Yeah,
have our
yeah.
obsessions.
How I get in on this action?
Exactly.
Where-
Have something horrible happen.
God.
Where the fuck? This deck doesn't exist. Am I doing something wrong? How do I?
It seems like you're doing something wrong.
Yeah, I don't see any new decks anywhere.
It's called Phoenix Fiend
No,
something. F-E-N.
Phoenix. I think it's definitely Phoenix. Where are you looking? You seen this on the community page or like the?
I went to Uno's store page, and then like they have their DLCs underneath, and it's the top one It's like FENYX.
Yeah, buy it.
Phoenix, yeah. Yeah, no, Mark, that's the one. I'm moving, right? Can we do the Moved Man series?
The moved
It's
man.
very
I
traumatic.
Like that. I
It's
like
terrible.
That. Oh, I like
You technically
it.
were moving before I got hit, so you could get yours done before mine. But I definitely want my Slammed Man series now.
Slammed man. It might not be what you think it'll be.
Hey, as long as it pays, man. I'm at the point in life where I just don't really care.
Wade'll do anything for money.
Do what you want to me.
All right.
If it means I can pay my bills one more month, who cares where you put what?
All right, man.
Yeehaw?
All right.
Oh,
Are you done yet?
I
Yeah,
can't find it.
I thought we were waiting on Mark, but now we're waiting on someone else.
Yeah. What is this all
I'm
about?
just gonna, let's play a regular game of Rayman or something, and then I'll try. Maybe it takes a minute. I don't know.
Well, I got like 30 minutes. So what's the deal, man? What's the deal?
Come on, man.
Come on, man.
I wish I knew. All the other packs just show up, but not this one.
Come
Sounds like a you problem,
on,
man.
man. Wait, they put built-in video chat into this? Awesome.
What?
I just saw a pop-up tip.
Yeah,
screen
you
that
can
was like,
actually. Yeah, you can play instead of having your static image, you can have your camera work.
Oh, hell
JP's
yeah.
turned it on.
We gotta do that. Then we
Well-
can see each other.
Well, I don't know if it'll work with like OBS already sucking up all the camera juice, so it might not.
Oh, well, I'll turn mine on and that'll benefit you, but not me. Let's go.
I sent you guys invites to the lobby, but I still can't find the new decks. We'll just play the other one. While we
Video
wait.
chat on friends only.
Oh,
I
they
guess.
changed how this looks. Where are my invites? Where are my invites? What?
Where-
This is useless. This is useless.
You okay, pal?
Is it a Steam invite?
No,
No,
in-
it's through Ubisoft's bullshit.
Yeah,
I'm in.
where?
I'm in.
Which
Yeah, you
tab
are.
are
I
they
didn't mean to
under?
click on your card. I was trying to send the invite, and your face. I thought I broke it, Marcus. I went to invite Bob again, and your face just took over my screen.
Is it
What?
my camera?
Why did they get rid of
No.
the place where the invites go?
I think that might only show up when we're actually in the match.
Oh wait, here it is. Accept. Hi.
There he is.
Hey,
There
alright.
he is. All right. Okay.
Well, let's get in and try this since Mark's on a tight leash or a tight leash. Mark's on a tight leash, everyone.
Mark is on a small underwear.
Yes, and but your camera's not working right now.
Oh,
'Cause I still
damn
see
it.
your pictures.
Hang on one second. I gotta fix my camera position. One second.
Don't worry, Mark. It's definitely your turn.
Okay, hang on. God, no. Oh, what is wrong with my camera? Oh, are you seeing
Couldn't
that?
tell you. No.
What is happening? Oh,
Are you
what's
seeing
going on,
yourself
buddy?
truly for the first time?
Hang
Oh,
on.
Bob, there went your turn.
no, I know
Yeah,
no one.
well,
I
I
know
thought
no
we
one.
were. I thought we were setting stuff up.
Oh my god, it's a nightmare. I gotta just show it enough and then take it away. Okay, so this is the nightmare. Wait, what am I doing? This.
Video chat.
This.
Oh, I can't
Oh,
turn
the
video
drum.
chat on. Apparently, you have to do video chat before you get into a game.
Yeah, no
That's the
video.
only-
I can back
disappointing.
us up, being as this is
No,
starting off
no,
awful.
no. It's fine. It's fine. It's fine. I'm back
Oh,
in. I'm in
no.
it to. We're good.
Well, I'm glad you're answering on behalf of Bob as well, Mark.
Bob's good.
It's-
See, I wasn't even here and I'm doing good.
You are doing better than me.
Yeah. Well, he did hit you with a plus
Hand
4.
was
Bob.
off the keyboard.
Oh, I did.
did hit
yeah.
with that
I did
plus
hit with
4.
a plus 4. I did hit with a plus 4.
Test. Is there static on my mic, or do I sound okay?
You sound
You
fine
sound
to me.
good.
Okay. I hear something, but maybe it's not.
It's probably yourself. Yank.
I guess I'll do nothing then.
Oh, good.
How,
Skipped
how
again.
God.
good are you doing, Mark? Oh,
Great,
never mind.
actually. Take that. You
Hey, take that. I mean, take that.
see? I don't think that.
Ha!
I don't think that doubles up.
Got him.
All right.
I don't have that color. I have a 3. Oh, fucking hell.
Do you have this color?
No,
Oh,
it's
no,
the
okay,
same,
well.
but I drew with this color.
Okay, cool. There. My cards are really boring. I got nothing to do.
Mark, get him. Well, never
I'm
mind.
gonna get him.
I
Get 'em.
just registered to me what you had said. Oh, yeah, baby. That's the stuff.
I know, right?
Oh, for fuck's sake!
Oh my god!
Thank you, Mark.
I
Thank
got
you for saving my
saved you.
life.
Damn it! I shouldn't have saved
Why
you.
would
then.
you save this
I didn't
man?
know. Look, I was just panicking. That's
Make
why.
it green. Make it green. Why would you do that?
Motherfucker.
Yeah, why would you do that?
They bluff sometimes.
Do they?
Well, not with 3 cards left.
Well,
Good points.
Wait, these cards look different. What's different about this? Am I crazy?
Yeah, they do look different, right?
What's happened? Now, see about
Mark,
that.
get him.
Well, I mean, I don't want to do this.
Wait. Okay.
That's fine. It's fine. I mean, I
There's
guess.
plenty of 7s left in the deck.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah, you
This
really
is-
set me up for this one, Mark.
Yeah, this is not gonna last long.
All right. Go
Well,
team.
I got my hand back. Hooray! That was short-lived.
Yeah, so me and the computer are who switched hands after all that.
Yeah, sure are.
Oh, okay.
Wait a minute. Hang on. No, that's not even a good color. You know what? There's nothing
what's
good
up?
in this world. I'm challenging it.
All right, that's fair. I get that.
Oh, look at those 7s you have, my
Dude,
friend.
there are so many 7s out in the field right now.
Wow, this is gonna be a swap-tastic game.
Yep. I'm sure.
Thank God,
it'll
at least
be.
we're all getting rid of cards.
Oh, look, a tip.
Hey, we're all down to
Oh,
6, right? Or no, just 3 divides it.
Oh my God!
Now I'm the only one without a plus.
I have
plus 7,
all the
plus 7.
7s, guys.
Oh,
All
boy.
of them.
I say you don't have
7.
all of them, but well,
All of them.
hold on.
Oh, you think you're gonna skip me, but I think Oh, you can't jump in on those. That's disappointing.
Well, I guess. All right.
You.
Yay!
You can't blame me. I didn't want to do it.
Boo!
Oh, let's just keep that trainer rolling.
Yay!
Yeah, it's not a good hand. I don't know what you're so
Oh,
excited
God.
about.
Does no one have
Oh,
greens?
man.
Oh
Here,
no, it's
Mark,
just me.
you can
It's-
look at his hand.
All right,
You
cool.
figure out something to do with that.
All right, cool, man. Thanks.
Yeah, you're welcome.
Fun. Great.
2.
Yeah.
Shit. Yeah. Okay. Hey, 2. There we go.
Nicely done, hero. I don't know why I'm a
Thanks,
NPC.
narrator.
Yeah, you're welcome. Oh, for fuck's sake.
Do I bring it around? Never mind.
Well,
You don't have that hand. Mark has that hand.
I don't have that hand. What do you mean I don't have that hand?
Aren't there +2s in the? Hey,
No, not in
man.
my hand. They went around.
I'm sure Glowbox fucking has it.
Yeah,
Somebody's got a hand with some +2s.
I know. I think
Probably
it's Glowbox.
Gonna play them.
Yeah. Got it.
Oh,
There really
What is
isn't
that?
much strategy
Oh, no, I
to be
forget
taken
that one.
advantage
no.
here.
Hey,
Oh.
come on, guys.
Man, look at all those cards he's got.
Stop.
That's cool.
Not much green there, eh, Wade?
Shut up.
Oh, come on now. Hey, man.
It's just what I have. I don't have anything else, and now I don't have it at all. But no one knows what I have.
Take this, Glowbox.
That's not gonna help you.
Okay.
Oh, God damn it. This is this hand.
Mark, get
I'm
him.
gonna get him. Watch this. Bam. Oh.
Thank you,
Oh,
Glowbox.
Mark, don't get him.
All right. I will stay the hand.
Shit.
Stay the course, buddy.
He's doomed, Bob. He's doomed.
Oh,
He's doomed.
he's doomed?
He's
Well,
doomed.
probably.
He's doomed.
Get him,
Plus
Mark.
2 of them. Oh, okay. All right. I'll do it.
Yeah.
Wait.
What?
Someone could have jumped in and chose not to. I felt that pause.
Aha!
Ooh, yeah. Get him, Mark.
Oh, I'm
I'll
getting him.
show you.
Ah!
Da-
Fuck's sake!
Man,
Have
Mark.
some goddamn
turns out
punch
Mark
lightning.
has a really aggressive hand. Oh no! Why is that happening?
yeah, why? No, not that one.
Oh yeah, it's
shoot.
all fun and games till you
boy.
guys have a bad moment.
Oh, okay, we can do this.
Get a mark.
Oh,
Did you have green?
fuck's sake!
Oh, I guess not.
God damn it! I had 2 cards.
Hey, I have 2
No,
cards.
Mark has 2
Yeah,
cards.
I have 2
I think you're looking at
cards,
the wrong number.
Did anyone see what just happened there, or was that just me? All right.
See what?
This Wade.
Oh fuck you!
Oh God! Listen, Glowbox, buddy. Oh. All right, I got a problem for this solution.
Ah, damn
or
it.
something like that.
All right, fine. That's okay. I'll take it. I'm a man. I can do it. I'm tough.
Sure.
Sure.
Okay, do this again.
Huh?
Glow box.
Just the guh of Uno. Guh.
No challenge. So, whoops.
Can you even see through that cloud? I can't see nothing.
I could see it. You guys didn't get to see it, but I could
Okay,
see it.
All right. Okay. Okay. All right. Okay. All right.
You all right?
Yeah, I'm fine. It's not as bad
Wait,
as it could have
good?
been.
What about me?
Get a mark.
What am I gonna do? This?
Give me Mark.
There you
Yeah,
go.
get a mark.
God damn it!
See?
Get
You're the most
you,
aggressive
Mark.
What am
man
I
in the
gonna do?
game.
Bob, I'm
Get him,
turning
Mark.
on you. No,
Yeah,
I'm
that's
getting
right.
you now. Whatever this does.
I don't remember what that does.
Oh,
Okay.
fuck's
Take that.
sake, You gotta be shitting me.
Good attack, Mark. You got him.
I king of strategy here.
Well, that's nothing I can do about that. Sorry, bud. We're on the same team still, I promise.
It's okay, bud.
Promise.
Yeah, I get that, bud.
Oh
Thanks,
yeah,
bud.
thank God. Now I can draw more cards. Oh, thank God.
Hey,
Just
it wasn't
keep
yellow.
green.
What do you want, man?
Yeah.
Red? Maybe blue?
I don't have any red. Well, we're about to find out if that's the case. Hey,
All right.
I got some of them.
Alright,
I have
alright,
none
alright.
of these.
Get him.
Oh,
I'm
man.
all for him.
Well.
Wait! Wait! I almost died in an accident, and this is what you do to your friend?
Uh-huh.
Milking it!
Look, you didn't even get a sweet hospital pick. Well, like what kind of YouTuber are you?
I'm giving you this hand before I die. Never mind. I'm giving it to Glowbox right now.
Fair
Giving it to somebody.
Yeah.
Oh,
All right.
Bob,
sweet
enjoy.
Jesus. Okay. Well, listen, Wade. I'm gonna give you the opportunity to follow through on your promise.
Oh, I will. Oh, Markiplier, I've been waiting for this day, and now your reckoning is here.
Man, you really did it, man. You got me. You
I
got
just remember that I let you get there, Wade. I
That
helped.
setup went exactly as I hoped.
I
it
thought,
would.
Bob, you were on my team, but I see I
No,
was
I am
betrayed.
on your team, buddy. I'm on everybody's
Oh, okay.
team.
All right. That's
except yours.
okay. Okay. All right.
And finally, my revenge is coming to fruition. Fruition is the word.
Ah!
Fuck.
All right. What color are
Revenge is
you?
a dish best served.
I literally
Short
don't
Just had
remember.
that hand mark.
Well, I
What-
wasn't looking at it. Yeah, whatever.
What color are you afraid of?
He knows
No.
what goddamn color. He picked the only
I
one.
guessed which one based on your attitude.
Likely story.
Oh Jesus! Apple bottom fucking ballsmith.
Ballsman?
I was trying to avoid saying Christ, and that's what I came up with.
Man, you know, I really picked the wrong color for me because I don't have that either.
That's
fuck
a
you.
problem.
That makes me feel worse. Not
What
better.
about this?
Oh,
I
well,
call
well,
this
thank God.
wealth distribution.
And back to where we started. Now let's have
Alright.
6 and
Hey,
7 cards. Hey.
Literally, nothing happened.
Yeah, no, this is
Oh, good. Punch you in the puncher.
who?
Okay.
Who are you punching?
I don't.
Glow
well,
box.
no one. Oh,
Wow, what a terrible hand the glow box had.
Oh!
Oh God. Oh. Mark, how could you?
now
I
my
don't know.
revenge.
No, here we go.
No, Mark, why? Mark, you knew it was going to happen.
didn't know. How did I know?
Literally, there was
Oh,
a 100% chance of
How would
that happening,
I
Mark.
know?
How
Oh,
could
please
you?
try again.
Oh, it's my
Don't,
turn.
For
God.
the love of God, don't do
I
it.
didn't have it. It's okay, man.
Mark, please be merciful.
Here, I'll get that hand away from him, Bob. I won't let him do it to you no more.
Oh,
Okay. all right,
good, great.
Good. Great.
Thank you for saving me, kind
Well, now he's
Wade.
drawn double the deck that he had, so who knows what's in there now. I might have made some mistakes.
Wow, what the
Wow.
hell's going on over there? Okay.
Oh God, nothing good.
How about them apples?
I
That's
like
decent.
them
That's a good
apples.
Okay.
Wow. We're gonna get one entire. Never mind.
Oh.
No,
You know what?
It's okay.
Get out of here, Blue.
Nice.
Wait.
Oh, wait for it. Yeah.
Oh, double threes. I can do that.
That's getting
Okay.
spicy in here.
Somehow
Oh,
we
boy.
got all the way around to me, and somehow I don't have one of them.
Looks
Oh.
like I'm
Well, I hope
gonna
you don't
take
have a
this.
blue.
I don't, but
Ah, thank God. Yes. Oh, good. This is what you get for those plus twos.
What? Glowbox, save me!
Challenge him. He's lying. He's definitely lying.
yeah,
Trust you,
challenge
Bob.
me. Challenge me.
Bob, how could you?
Oh, damn, I was so sure he was lying.
Yeah.
Me.
Why me?
Oh,
Why
yeah.
me?
How
How long does that cloud last? Because that's been a long cloud.
How long does a fart hang around?
Oh, it's gonna be there a while.
Fair enough.
At least the way things work in my office, man. Oh man.
There you go.
Thanks,
Mark.
man.
You're
Glowbox?
welcome. Look,
Okay.
if Bob, if it was, oh, okay, you're right.
Wait.
Oh, but oh, actually, that kind of works out.
Hey, that's the one color I don't got. Here we go.
Oh, no.
Oh, we're okay. We're
Oh,
okay. It's
you're
okay.
fine.
It's fine. It's fine.
Look at you complaining. You only drew one card.
Okay,
Big-
I can complain if I want to complain.
Hey, come on, guys.
Oh, you gonna complain? You gonna complain?
No,
Oh, complainer
I'm
gonna
saying,
complain?
Come on, guys.
Someone complaining over
I
there?
complain.
Someone complained that they don't get a turn? Oh, someone gonna complain?
Here, Bob, have a turn. That was really rude of him.
Really enjoying this. It's a good time. I'm not complaining. I would never complain.
Wait, what the hell?
Yeah, did you see
Whoa.
that?
What was
Yeah.
that shit? Glowbox is out here
Oh
hacking.
God, he cheated! He
He
cheated!
literally just
He
hacked.
really fucking cheated!
That was actually just cheating. That's impressive. The computer's not even hiding it anymore.
Damn, yeah, that's nuts, man. That's nuts.
Barbara must be sneaking into these. Hey, wait a minute. Well, hey, wait a minute. What the hell? I thought that we were cool, but then we weren't cool. How did that happen?
Here, Bob, this will be pretty cool.
No, I was just joking. Oh man, thanks though, or something.
You're welcome.
Appreciate you.
Here for you, bud.
That's the good stuff right there.
I just want to make sure you didn't have to worry about drawing for a while. You got everything you need right
Yeah,
there.
We're good. We're really good right now.
Hey, Bob, it's okay. I'll be on your team.
Can you be on my team? Will you really? Really? For real?
I swear I'll be on your
You
team.
mean it?
Yeah, if you just stop bitching for 2 minutes, I'll be on your team. Yeah.
Wow.
All right. All of you guys. This is a good game.
Hey, all I need is 30 seconds, guys.
All right,
30
cool.
seconds.
Ooh, this is tempting, but I won't do it.
Oh, baby!
No, that definitely means you don't have
knew
it.
I definitely didn't
knew
have
it.
it, yeah, I couldn't.
knew it.
But I do have that.
All right,
Mark.
Bob, I avoided this last time.
No, let's do it. Do
Okay,
it. Whatever
good.
you're
We're
gonna
doing
do,
it.
do
We're
it.
doing it. We're doing it.
We're doing it. We're doing it. Come on,
We're doing
Glowbox.
it. We're doing 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 it. Yes!
The team. You know what, man? You really are my team. I love you, man.
I love you too, man.
You've been a good friend to me for a lot of years.
Thank you.
Appreciate you.
Thank
I don't
you.
tell you that enough, but
Ah, man, that means a lot.
you're a good friend.
Oh.
Oh. It's okay. I still got your back. Don't
All
worry
right,
about
cool. All right, cool. Good, man. Hey, I didn't do the thing I could have done, but let me know when you're ready to do the next thing we do.
it. Yeah, hang on. I'm gonna need to charge up some power for us to do that
Have our
again.
hands
Hang on,
gone
just a
down
minute.
at all in the 30 minutes we've been doing this?
Probably not.
Yeah, probably
Oh,
not.
I'm really bringing up
God.
the average here.
We're
Oh,
dragging
man.
away from being in hell
Oh,
again.
how is this even possible? Wow. Okay.
Oh, wow.
No.
Wasn't
Yes?
it just yellow?
Now it's green.
Yeah, it was.
Oh.
It was a yellow 5.
Wasn't it
No,
yet?
I just made it. Oh wait, yeah, I had just made it yellow. 5.
This
Well,
guy's
I
cheating.
see what you're saying now.
This
Hey, Mark, we
guy's
can do it
cheating.
now. Oh, that's okay.
That guy's cheating.
Hey, Wade, you got any yellow in here?
Oh yeah, I do. This is probably the winning hand for you,
not
Bob.
my
I'll give it
hand.
back
Don't
to
do
you.
it. Wait,
give it back to
but
you.
listen. Oh, that's not a good hand to have at all.
It's okay. Hold on to it. Think about it.
Good.
Think,
I'll
but don't make
wait.
any rash decisions.
I couldn't if I wanted to.
Here, let's leave that dangerous hand in the cloud.
Okay.
Why does the
Okay.
cloud stay? Why does
Mark,
it stay?
We can do it, Mark.
I don't have the thing to do it. I
Don't
only
you?
have this. No, oddly enough,
okay.
not at this juncture. Later, I
Now
will.
I must divide my 69. It's very sad. Go forth, 9. Tell the world of our deeds.
Did you see that?
You immediately got the card he wanted.
What the hell happened?
Absolutely hacking right now. Okay, well, I did the same thing, but I'm not cheating.
How
He's
in my
cheating.
deck do I not have anything? I have
That's
this.
the hand that.
We're starting over.
Alright, well, back to the start,
Literally
boys.
back to 6 cards.
Back
each.
to the start.
boy.
All right.
Yeah.
Well,
Oh, fuck you, game. Not a. God damn it.
I think the game is actually conspiring against you, Wade. Usually, I think you're full of it and you're just being paranoid. This one's pretty blatant. Gotta be honest.
Oh, I made a mistake putting
Yeah,
that there.
no.
Can we get a reverse?
No, there's no way, man.
Can we get a reverse
Hey,
quickly?
well, it might work out for you.
Mark, you got some kind of something? Doing something?
Oh, I've got something. All right.
Hey, buddy, homie,
Yeah,
friend.
I've got something.
Oh!
Oh, don't worry. Round 2. I'm sure it can't happen twice.
You know what's gonna happen. Okay. Okay. That still seems pretty mean to do to a friend, Mark.
But I wasn't
sad.
doing it to you. It just happened to you.
It seems pretty mean to do that to someone you would call your teammate.
I understand that, and I appreciate
Wait, do you
it.
want to trade hands? All
Well,
right, well, never
we'll
mind
see what
then.
happens here. Maybe there'll be some exchanging. of
Let
the
me
hands.
officiate this exchange
Enjoy
here.
more
Let me take a look at
sevens.
that. I see.
Yeah.
Very interesting.
Well, and now this hand is just as good as that one, if not better. I'm really happy right now.
No,
I'm about to be very unhappy though. I could just feel it in my bones.
get him, Mark.
Oh, I'll get him watch one of these. We're gonna follow up with one of these.
Oh damn it!
Ooh.
I got
Look at
one.
this guy.
I got one. There's one.
I really feel.
right.
I feel good about this. I feel good.
Hang on, just hold on to those good cards for a minute there.
Good.
Uh oh.
Oh, wait a minute.
Wait.
Oh, nah. Damn it. Maybe.
Ah!
Whoa.
Okay. That was my terrified,
think
excited
was about to
Tarzan
happen?
meets George of the Jungle noise.
This one.
Not that one.
Oh, that's not a good one.
I would concur with Mark on the not that one. Okay, not that one.
That exact one again?
Not that one.
That's a good one. Everyone likes that one.
Okay, sorry, previous buddy, but you're
Oh,
cooked.
don't do it.
Oh, they can't stack those. There's no way.
Can't you?
I don't know.
Well, yeah,
maybe.
you can.
Oh, never mind.
You totally can.
Good thing you didn't get boned there, buddy.
Sorry.
Brother, why? No, brother.
We're clamoring to the finish now.
I'm
So,
freezing, brother.
There's no room for teammates now.
I'm assuming I will get my revenge. Interesting,
Oh,
interesting. Ah, interesting card. It'd be a shame if I revealed it to everyone.
Glowbox, jump in! Oh no!
Uh-oh.
Oh god,
Oh, crap.
he changed it from this color, I think, Mark.
You're good. You're good. You're good. You made a good choice there, Wade. Kill him. Kill him now.
Okay, well that was short-lived. All right, let's get it right back. Wait!
Oh, no.
Wait.
Got him!
Yeah, all of us got him together cumulatively. Same reflexes.
Don't worry,
Excellent
Bob. Make sure that
reaction
hand was
times.
ruined before you stole it back.
Thanks.
You're welcome.
It's a good hand.
Watch this.
You know what, Bob? I'm feeling particularly nice. Have your hand back.
Wasn't.
All right, well that's a weird way to say thank you.
Appreciate it.
What was
Yeah,
that
you're welcome.
noise? What was that? Wasson.
Wassing. You ever just wassing?
Oh, the cloud is gone. That's right. Yeah. it's
Oh
gone
God,
now.
what hell happened?
Oh, we defarted him. Defart station. It's always funny because it was stupid.
No, that was the smartest thing I've heard in a long time. Don't belittle it. That was hilarious. Wait, Mark, listen. Defartation. That's so good.
I've already declared that Wade made the funniest joke he's ever made earlier today. It can't duplicate.
I already forgot what all the
I
taste you
counter
could see.
declare.
Yeah, exactly.
Get it, Mark.
I can't. I only had the one of those.
Get me, baby.
All right.
Wait, can we leave it red? All right, let's do one of these.
Can we
Do that
not
again.
leave it right out?
Yeah, if we can do
Okay.
anything
Get
but
'em.
red.
I can't even change it if I wanted to.
You
Sorry.
had red at least. You had it.
Get him, get him.
Yeah, but I don't like. That's not a good card. I want to play a good card.
This card.
Oh, for fucking uncles.
Don't.
Here we
Whatever
go
you're
again.
talking about.
Let's make it red.
No, come on, man.
I think we agreed that
There's
red
so
is
many
not
other
the color.
colors.
Yeah, like red,
Yes.
reddish red, redder red.
That's not red. That's not red. That's
Blood
red.
of my enemies red. There we go. Mark, don't be a cuctopus this time. Oh, fuck's sake.
What were you saying, sir? About my
Your goddamn
octopus?
octopus tentacles.
How
I
dare
fucking
you?
hate you.
Wade, don't be a cuctopus. Mark.
Glowbox just went to-
Oh wait, what the fuck did he just do?
He
I
played
am
that card.
challenging it, you idiot robot. Oh, okay.
Damn, he's been using those cards with like technical abilities, and I still don't know what they are or how they work.
Yeah. Well,
All I know is-
Bob knows.
All I know is hands go. Woo.
Oh wow, what a hand! Glowbox really hacking it up over here.
Well, now Marcus.
Okay.
Okay,
Why did I do this to myself? Jump!
this is a pretty good hand. You know, you can't deny
Whoa,
this
wait,
is a good
Mark,
hand.
Listen, Mark.
What?
No, no,
What?
no, no,
What?
no, no.
Mark.
Why?
Oh.
Why?
I was lining it up for you.
Lining what up? My death? Me under the guillotine?
You're the one who's got to hit
Me,
the home
me,
run.
me.
I can't do it for you. Okay, well I can do that.
Why red? I have that.
Let's do that.
Well, come on, man.
Look, I fucked glow.
Come
Glowbox.
on, man.
Oh.
Oh no. Well, okay. That's.
I'm sure you can safely challenge that.
I'm
What are the
challenging
odds?
it. There's no way.
What are the odds?
Ah.
We can't get below 6 cards.
I'll show you 6.
Yeet.
Oh god! Remember when I said Uno like an hour ago? That was a good time, guys.
Hey, I've said Uno like twice in this game.
I've said Uno
That's true.
already.
Yeah.
Glowbox
I
didn't
have
say
the
Uno.
card that will
Wait
solve all
for
of this
me.
problem. There we go. Now it's fair. Fair is
Oh
fair.
boy.
It's kind of already fair, but we can make
Fair
it more
is
fair.
fairer.
It's more fair. Oh god.
Fairer is fairer.
Yeah, it's fair. Wade has 9. We all have 8. It's completely fair.
It's very
What?
fair.
Oh fuck's sake!
It's fair.
Skip my turn.
All right,
It's
there you
fair.
go, Wade.
Oh,
How's
thank
that?
you.
No,
That's fair.
no.
That's fair.
No, you took-
Fair's fair.
Well, actually,
Fair's
wait.
fair.
Or Bob, now you can't do what I was gonna do.
Here, I don't want you to get below 9, Mark. Just stay there for a minute.
Stay there.
Fair.
Okay, fine.
Fair is fair.
Fair's fair.
That's a Markism.
Wait,
Oh man.
Think about this. Okay,
Wow.
That's fair.
Okay.
That's fair.
Mark, listen.
What?
I know.
What can I
know
do?
I know I've goofed. I know.
Wait.
I know I've done some stuff to you. I think we can still be friends, okay?
Well,
Ah,
we'll be sure. Are you sure? Are you sure?
I don't know.
Don't. Glowbox.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
That was a long pause. That was weird. Something's hacking over there. That ain't right.
Glowbox is out here hacking it up.
I will take that.
Wait.
No,
Don't
not you.
do it.
Oh, I should have taken yours.
I'll trade with you. You want to trade these?
Yeah, that's fair.
Trade these. I'll trade these.
Got
okay.
trades these to me. Me.
Glowbox, listen. Calm
Me?
down. No, absolutely not. Why would I
Okay.
trade with you? Why would I do that?
Really
I'm
left
in.
out. I can't play. I
come
can't
on
get a
now.
good hand. When is my turn?
Look at me drawing cards over here, Wade. How do you think that feels?
Oh, finally!
It's not all about you, buddy.
Yes, it is.
Well,
In my head.
actually, it's not.
Okay.
In my head canon as to how the universe functions, it does circle me.
Wait, what happened now?
I don't know, but have a turn, Bob.
I
That's
feel
not
like
good.
this is about to be a poor
Yeah, I think
ending to this
I
long
don't-
endeavor.
Oh.
Okay.
Oh. All right. Well, thank God we're all at least below 410 card
Oh
11.
my God.
Now, hold on. No, there's okay. Let's just aim that deck somewhere else.
Hey, whoa, hey, come on now.
Oh, no!
I feel like you,
You know what,
deserve
Wade? Have it.
Oh,
It's all you, buddy.
you,
that.
man.
That's really nice. That's really nice,
That's
man.
not gonna last very long, is it?
No,
really
it's not.
nice.
But hey, right now, I feel something.
Bob, is there something I should know about that hand? Like some information? Some
No.
kind of like identifying possibilities.
It's not that color.
Okay, good.
Jump in!
Don't worry, Mark. I had this
Save me!
planned all along.
Midnight!
Nice, man.
I knew what would happen.
Nice. Nice.
Outplayed.
That's good stuff.
Oh, okay. Well, just gonna draw some more cards, apparently. Oh, I don't remember what that one does. Oh, that's right. Mark, what do you got going on over there?
Yeah.
A green 8 and a red
I
4.
do not
Oh,
consent to telling you. I do.
Oh.
All right.
Little Christmas
And
color
I
card
farted,
boy.
nerds.
Okay. Well.
Wait.
Oh boy. I get a good feeling about this. No one knows what I have.
A nice reverse might be real good right now.
Whoa, 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 whoa. Calm down.
Do we
Yes.
pass this on?
Glowbox, do it. No, I'm not even gonna let Glowbox have the chance.
I
want it to happen.
Fun.
Oh.
But what did you say?
That's
Here,
Banana.
Bob, I hope you have another one.
But that's not
Wait.
fun.
No.
Oh shit! Oh,
you
come,
oh,
come
well,
round, turn round. Oh shit! Ha ha!
Oh no.
This is turning up Markiplier all
Oh,
around.
God, I hate instant karma.
Whoa, 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 whoa. Hey guys, come on now.
Hey, guys.
You got more red, Mark?
You know what I do,
Oh my God, he
buddy.
did.
Friend,
Told you we could still be friends.
my teammate. We did it.
That might have been the world's fastest game of Uno.
Yeah, it may have been. Yeah, it may have been. All right. I think,
I have mixed
however,
feelings about how that ended.
a long ass game. I think I'm gonna have to tap out. I am.
That's unfair. That's unfair.
It's
I get it.
unfair. Okay, it's unfair.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hey, what's unfair is unfair.
Oh, I just got a lot of other work I need to do, and you know, I'm tired, and you know, I'm sorry. Are you gonna? You guys gonna keep going?
Probably for a bit. I don't know what I'm gonna do, but yeah, something.
Okay, cool. Well, I'll bow out, but everyone watching this, Bob streams over at facebook.com/Myskerm, MUYSKERM. The mods will be linking it, and I will be rating Wade. But you guys divvy up based on who you think smells better at this one moment in time. That's the criteria for dividing between the two.
Like 50-50 even with myself. I had to give out a flavor.
All right, cool.
That's a tough call.
Yeah. So yeah, just search inside your souls, everybody, and go feel that one out for yourself. Okay, thanks, guys. Have a lovely rest of the day.
Yeah.
Farewell.
Get the hell out of here.
Okay, bye. All right, guys, go. Whoever smells better at this one moment, divide yourselves up between them and let them know you think they smell best. Okay, cool. All right, bye, guys.